Hello, everybody. I'm in the wrong spot, but well. Whoopsie doodles. Alrighty. How's everybody doing? It is Saturday, and we're playing more Dungeons and Dragons today. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and yeah. Hello, Floofy. Hello, Spirited Nostalgia. Faithful. Thanks so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Who else we got in here? That's all that's in chat. But I see all of you lurkers. I love you guys. Yeah, we're gonna be playing some more Dungeons and Dragons. We're actually gonna be fighting the BBEG today. Oh, hang on one second. My timer for my oven's going off. Be right back, chat. All right, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be playing some more Dungeons and Dragons today. So I'm gonna pop in there and we'll go ahead and get the recap started.
Hello, hello.
Hold on.
It do be Aldian.
It
Yes.
do be. That music
Do.
was indeed very loud.
There we go.
Yes. Like I said, you're going to have to go to Musico in the chat and have to adjust
Yeah, I already turned it
volume.
down after last session.
I had turned it down last session too, but this was much louder this time too.
I'm actually impressed that this person's getting hits in on her. Look at this guy.
All right.
To be brain dead character.
Okay, and then go to this screen, and then this one.
Is it possible?
Launch
No
it.
way, bro. He got her.
Easy.
Huh.
I see.
All right.
Maybe it's an alt.
Is Kitty close behind?
Do what?
Leave.
Is Kitty close behind?
How do I leave?
Yeah, she'll be here in a few minutes. She's still getting
There
ready.
we go.
Good.
So if you want to go ahead and
No.
run the recap, that'll give her a few more
Okay.
minutes.
Is stream up
Yeah.
Aldian?
Yep, sure is.
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on. Let me swap to something a little bit more calming instead of this right here. Let me stop
No
this.
battle, no fight music for just conversating. Oops.
Yeah,
this
this is this is a social battle. Also, I thought you weren't going to be here.
I
Elias.
said I was going to be here for 45 minutes.
That's right. You're leaving during it. Got it. I
Yes.
remember now.
Somebody knows
you
how to
promised.
read.
I agreed to pilot his character. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
What a wizard, Kvitus. Give me some Therafoot.
Yeah, you need to
Uh-oh.
understand. My character has some free rent inspiration, so he also collects spells.
Well, you can just learn them. You just put them in your spell book.
Oh, I know, that's what I'm saying. He collects spells, even if he's never going to use them. Like the
Yeah.
one that, like the fart one. He's probably never going to use that one, but he wants to have it anyways.
I feel like it's going to be a significant plot device because I feel like Crimson would not have taken the time to split the scroll up into two pieces, and then, you know.
Can I get a
probably-
copy of this? Can I get a copy of like what this thing does? Because I wasn't here last week.
Listen. You could
I'm gonna look at this.
potentially,
and I'm gonna be like,
maybe-
I
now-
see the
now, you
implication
may-
here.
You may not even have to copy it. Maybe just when Caldas is asleep, you just walk over and sneak into his pack.
And
I mean,
cut his
Caldas
throat while he's
is
sleeping,
willing-
and you know,
Caldas
it's
is
not murder if they're
willing to let
asleep.
peop-
Yeah.
Huh?
No, it's not murder if they're green. That's what
Oh,
he
that's
says.
right. That's right.
They're not.
Also-
They're not people, so it's not murder.
Also,
Caldes is just a Drakengard character, dude.
also on the premise, Also,
I'll
on
explain
the
that in a second.
premise of the scroll and whatnot being so important and whatnot, sometimes I just have intrusive thoughts and I'm like, this sounds really cool. Let's do this.
The
Right
fart
on.
spell.
Yeah,
Why not have an arcanically charged fart in game that can actually do stuff?
excellent.
Pretty
It's just like
Be
my
funny.
least favorite monster in Monster Hunter.
Mhm.
All right. Here we go.
Does
Session
Monster
recap.
Hunter have one that does that?
Yes, it's called the Conga Lala.
Oh my
It's literally
gosh.
a hippo monkey that farts.
Great. I'm so excited to come across him when I start playing the game. Someone gifted it to me.
Nice.
Big if true.
Session the 10th. Descent to Demise Part 6. Our heroes came across the hero they had been looking for. The last of the
Spirited.
people they were to rescue from the clutches of Redjaw. Gale Decarios, also known as Gale of Waterdeep.
Ahoy!
Welcome, Magno.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
What?
Asked him-
Why did I hear Marine?
Asked him
Because
why
that's
he was
Agnar's
there.
join sound.
Asked
Gotcha.
him why he was there in the first place, to which he told them he was waiting for them. Not the party by name, but a vision he was granted by Mistra while on his quest to retrieve the
Oh,
pieces
Floofy, I
of the
hope you feel
Crown
better.
of Karsus, a powerful and ancient Netherese artifact once used by the Dead Three, or representatives of Merkel, Ball, and Bane,
Oh, dude,
to
Floofy, me
control
too.
an Elderbrain and attempt to take over Baldur's Gate. They'll trace the artifact there and
Like,
was
it's very
told
clear
to
that
wait
it's like
for
a very
backup,
comic
which
relief
caused him to wonder
character.
why he even needed to wait in the
And I
first
hate
place
it,
with his
I hate that
powerful
monster so
capabilities.
much.
Even with his pride, he had to trust Mistra in her decisions. One by one, those around him introduced themselves, and as they filtered into the room, those in the prison block began to filter out. Those Gabo had freed earlier were making their way out with the others. Meanwhile, Agnar entered the room. It was then as Gale asked who the new entrant was alongside Fate and Aldian when his stomach began to growl. Before they left the room, Gale pointed out a shining object at the drow's side he had observed while he was on the table, being tortured, and come to find out it was a key. Having had nothing for days, Gale led the group away from the dreariness of the prison block and followed his nose towards the dining hall, where Emilia had found Grilla playing cards with two inebriated orcs. Gale found a place for him to sit down as Grilla got up from her seat and hugged everyone, including Caldez, who she had assumed was with them by the fact he was walking with the rest of the group. Conversations light up the room as a small goblin chef, upon hearing Gale's pleas, runs into the kitchen to fix something for the starving hero. The rest of the group begin to talk it up with the orcs at the table, finding out why they were so friendly in the first place. Being that most of the people in that underground hideout would want them dead, that was if they were awake. The two questioned whether or not they should tell the lot standing across from them why they were there, but as the drinks took hold of their minds, they caved in. Both would add on to the other's sentences, revealing that they were there with their leader, Guz. Their leader was looking for his shield wife, who had gone missing a few days prior. She was taken away while harvesting alchemical supplies, and a trail of blood led the scouting party to a group of goblins belonging to Redjaw. From this contact came a mutual understanding that one could help another, and now they were seeking an alliance that could potentially bring both groups together, forming a larger warband. There were some suspicions of foul play amongst the party, but those sentiments disappeared when they then asked how to get to Redjaw. Both orcs had a good chin scratch before one finally remembered that Redjaw himself brought a token for Guz to use when he was ready to speak with him, and that they would need to get one themselves. The party deduced it was likely somewhere important to the warlord, so maybe in his room. Running around, they tried to use the key they found on the jailer on 3 different locks. The first one they tried to use on a door Fate had been waiting to access for some time, the library. Unfortunately, the key was not meant for such a lock, and with her and Aldian even together trying to budge the door open, it would not move. So it was used on a metal grate they found that was locked, and it too failed. The third attempt was on a large set of wooden doors leading to the chambers where the leadership lay their heads, and lo and behold, they finally found success. Where one door would open, there would be many more after this. A hallway lay before them, and around said hallway were many doors. Turning to the first door, Fate and Caldez found a storage closet filled with random odds and ends, leaving little to the imagination as they found sheets and shirts and towels. And also a set of keys. As both left the room, Fate found a set of not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 mundane-looking keys that the party can only assume open some of the doors they could see before them. Keys used by the janitor. The first door they walked up to was marked as Gluzgut's room. It said very crudely, and several could hear murmuring coming from inside. Worried it could be a combatant, they gathered around the door, ready to rush in, and as they opened the door, they happened to find a tortured orc woman tied to the bed. She begged the question as to who they were, and the heroes likewise. They found out her name was Agursh, and to their surprise, she claimed to be Guz's shield wife. At this revelation, the party knew Redjaw was up to something. More so when she spoke up when they mentioned Guz in the dungeon, or that Guz was in the dungeon somewhere. Guz's life was in danger, as she stipulated, and Redjaw wanted his orc tribe and his armed forces to further expand his army. Upon freeing her, fate directed her to follow the water to where the others were in the dining hall, and she gave them the pendant. In return, Guz made for Agursh as an engagement item. He would recognize it instantly upon seeing it. The hulking woman also ran around, giving hugs to all as fast as she could, except for Agnar, who was able to outpace the worn-down orc. What a shame. All she was trying to do was show love and appreciation, leading to her accept his rejection. From this room, they moved on to the next, seeing it was Zagzap's room, the goblin mage. Investigating the room, some interesting insights came about, and a more interesting find. Amidst the mundane items he had in there was a case that, to the others, seemed to hold a dagger since he was big enough to do so. But to Aldian, who remembered the shape of the object from past battles fought, saw where a wand of magic missile once was in the now empty case. Caldez also found the other half of the spell scroll Zagzap had put together called Vicious Backwind. As funny as it sounded, it did not entice the wizard, and so he offered it to anyone else who would accept, potentially. Seeing nothing else in the room but an extra and shoddily made wizard's robe, the party then moved on to the door at the corner of the hallway that said Jailer and Hunters. In the next room, they found a sleeping shifter who almost met his maker at the axe of Aldian, as fate then persuaded her man to stand down. So they left the room. Right outside were Amelia and Gavitas, who were eyeing the doors to the other rooms down the hall. They at least seemed to offer more than a snoozing furry. 3 doors left, one for the war room, Redjaw's office, and his bedroom. And the party used the last of the keys on the war room, the only door left to open and the only key left to use. Inside this space, they found several documents scattered about on the table. They seemed to be collecting information on 3 individuals using documents carrying the seals of the Harpers. 3 names stood out, with circles around specific areas of the Sword Coast. Ulvirala, Vortak, and Zorg stood out. Intelligence on them indicated they were also warlords who survived the attack on Baldur's Gate, and in comparison to Redjaw, they were more well-armed and had more forces. Valdez found several paper-balled plans to invade Baldur's Gate, pocketing the documents for future study as the others sleuthed about the room. Albion pried at the door at the right side of the room, hearing some voices from inside. Unlike the other doors about them, this one was unlocked, and right inside they found an office with 2 cages on the back wall. One cage contained a half-elven man, and the other contained a pseudo-dragon.
Yes.
Both were found out to be Harpers, looking for intelligence on Redjaw's manpower and whereabouts by order of Jahira the High Harper when they were caught. Garth Dangil was the man, and Yaren Garin was his pet pseudo-dragon. Both were released after Caldez combed over the desk in front of him, meeting a gracious danger noodle as he tossed Albion the key. Garth then asked if they found anything he could bring back to the Harpers about the intelligence he had gathered, and Caldez handed it over. Garth thanked the lot and said if they wanted to join the Harpers, to mention
Fliffy
him
Kitty
and
says she
he would
hopes you
vouch
feel
for
better.
them. As they file out of the room, Aldian does one last look over the room, spotting a small lockbox sitting on the library shelf to his left. Inside is a small token and a dragon icon on the front of it, matching the description of what the orcs had told them earlier. Some members of the group tried to pry open the door to Redjaw's room, but it wouldn't even budge. Seeing their efforts in vain, all rallied together at the dining hall with the now slightly less pained-looking Gale waiting for them with Gabo. Both agreed to join them in the fight ahead as they checked themselves before they moved into Redjaw's lair. All are gathered at the entrance to Redjaw's throne room. Their quest is near to an end, and with it the freedom of the woods of sharp teeth. The lingering question is, just what is waiting for our heroes on the other side? Let's find out right now.
Yippee!
Wait, where's Celestia?
Sorry.
She's on her way, she said. She at least, I messaged her.
Okay,
Copy.
so things are moving ahead.
We're starting now.
Guys have this entrance now ahead of you. You have the token. Enter inside. What are
suppose
you going
not.
to do?
I mean, I suppose we're gonna walk up to the door and figure out if it works on the door, right?
That you can. You can try.
All right. Can you tell me what I see on this door?
Hang on a second. Let me zoom out a little bit. Had to change rooms because I was in the boss room. Okay, here we go. So as you walk up to the door, what you see is a field, sort of similar to the field that you saw over the druid woman that you had found earlier in the arena where you fought all those skeletons. Cave, I mean.
Okay. I meant like the look of the door.
The look of the door itself, it is a solid stone door. Where each half of it makes up a whole dragon's head. Iconography all over it indicates some sort of importance lay ahead.
Who had
Okay.
the coin? It was.
I do.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I'm gonna hold the coin up to the barrier then, I guess.
And as you do, the two suits to your left and to your right that were previously looking like they were on high alert as when Fate walked up to the door earlier,
A little bit higher, I think.
they once held out their weapons in front of you as you walked up to the door. But as you hold the coin in front of you, they pull their weapons back and move into a position of rest.
And so we
The barrier in front of the door dissipates. The door begins to creak open.
Well, this is it seems.
I suppose so. We should probably get everybody here before we go through this door.
Right.
Should we have Gale on point? He'd probably know a little bit more about this than the rest of us.
Gale walks up behind the rest of the group and he says, I probably wouldn't be the best to have a head. I hear him go, excuse me, sorry, I ate too quickly. Side hurts.
I see. Well, I'm not going to be first, as casters aren't really the best for being out in the front.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, like it's fine. They'll just sneeze on you and you'll fall over.
Come on, man. They buffed your hit die to D6. It used to be a D4. You're fine.
He's gonna
alright,
just step aside and he's gonna motion. Any of the warriors want to go
I was
first?
about to say, all right.
I'll go first.
All right, Aldian. Let's go.
But he does have his
Gotta be us.
staff up. He has his staff up and he's getting ready. He's actually gonna kind of point at the door. He's gonna be ready with an attack for if anything, pretty much like it comes charging at them when they open the door.
Okay. Well, actually, as the door opens, you see a massive set of stairs leading further down into the earth below you.
Ah,
Yes.
well then I guess he puts his staff at his side.
You're just gonna whack some with the staff?
Yes.
At the back
Let's
of the
go,
group, you happen to see Gabo. He's adjusting his gloves. He's checking his pack.
It would have.
He pulls out the small bottle of potion of healing that he received earlier and puts it back into his pack. Checks his bow to check and see if the string is taut enough. And before he moves on, you happen to see a tiny little goblin run up behind him. Familiar looking one. And Gabo feels a hand on his shoulder. He turns around and goes, "Oh, it's you! What do you..." You suddenly see Gorilla get up on her tippy toes and reach up to Gabo's face.
It's happening.
With the light sound of a smack. Not a slap, but a smack. Lips. He goes walking away.
This is big.
Ooh.
Gabo's got a girlfriend.
Gabo,
I think it'd be funnier if she just walked up and smacked him and left.
Oh,
It must be some sort of goblin thing.
Gabo turns around and he's like he was green beforehand, but now he's very much so like a mixture of red. And he's just like I I don't I don't know if I'm gonna watch this cheek ever again.
Oh.
Did you watch it before?
He says, and he
He's a
says,
goblin.
no,
I don't think so.
That's what I'm
No.
saying.
No. As you ask that question, he goes, I mean, I don't wash these cheeks. I wash my other cheeks.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm surprised he even does that.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well,
You
down
know,
the stairs we
walking to the
go.
river doesn't count, right?
We also might
Party's-
have Amelia with us because I would assume she said she's coming, so
She's joined the
she'll
game.
show up. Okay, so she is
She just
here.
needs
If
to
you want to
join
bring her
the,
with us.
Discord.
So, all right, you guys are moving down the stairs into the next room.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes,
Second.
I'm going to be back with the overeater.
I'm gonna change the music real quick.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Generally, casters in the middle. In scenarios
Yeah.
like this.
True.
So
Then I might.
as
You know what? I might as well follow behind the two warrior. Whoa.
Yeah.
come in,
You go first, Mr. DM.
Celestium.
Hi,
Hello.
Celeste.
Hello,
You okay?
Having computer issues, but I'll
Ah.
figure it out tomorrow.
As you guys,
should DM me what your issues are. I work IT. I might be able to give you at least a pointer on where to look.
as you guys walk down the stairs, I'll need Aldian and Gavitas to make a perception check.
Ah, crap.
We out here. Here we go.
Let's see. Let's hope
I'm
that
gone
you
for a
get better
week. Is all
rolls.
is everything gone? Is all my my,
You said
my luck?
perception.
Perception.
Okay.
Wisdom.
You guys have any
Uh,
missing spell slots?
the
You
road,
didn't really
baby.
use anything.
Uh-oh.
in between?
No, I do not. And I do not. And I still have about 4 hours of mage armor left, unless being up above ground. Because remember, when we rested, I put on my mage armor for 4 hours before we went.
So with Gavitas with an 11, you happen to hear some booming voices from downstairs. It doesn't sound like it's escalating, but you can't quite make out what's being said. It sounds
When
like
you say
a-
booming, does it still sound like goblinoid? And
Yes.
like it doesn't sound
One-
like a big
one-
troll or some
one
other
sounds, one
larger
sounds
than human.
goblinoid. One
Okay.
sounds goblinoid, and the other, in response, sounds like the two orcs that you met upstairs earlier.
I wasn't here for that part. Were they good?
Yes.
Or-
yes,
yes.
they were good.
Okay, cool.
Well, they were
Either that or stupid.
neutral
Well-
to the party. Neutral.
All right.
So, as you guys make your way up the stairs, this is what you see, the room unfolding before you. Happen to see two suits of armor standing to each side of the doorway with draconic iconography built into the armor. And up ahead right here, you happen to see straight ahead this massive orcish figure standing right before the throne, and straight ahead you see a massive looking hobgoblin. See a bugbear off to his side, a smaller looking goblin in a makeshift wizard's outfit, a goblin in a what looks like, obviously it looks more sophisticated than the attire that you saw on others, as well as a hobgoblin over here who seems to have different attire than the hobgoblins that you've seen previously throughout this dungeon. And
Which one did you say was the really large hobgoblin? Could you ping it again for me? I was scrolling
this
over. to it.
one right here.
That one, the
ping-
one like on
Yep,
the throne. Okay, got it.
Yes. And what are you guys doing as you walk into the room? Are you remaining quiet, or
Remaining quiet, but I still am preparing. I'm going to yeah, I'm just prepared to fight something if something pops out at us.
okay? So as you step forward into the room, these two goblins off to your left and your right, they're just standing at attention. They're not doing anything at the moment. As they see you walk into the room, you see them kind of give you a little bit of side eye, like, who are these guys? And
So we've not aggroed anything yet.
no.
No.
Okay.
Everybody's just standing at attention. So you guys move into the room at one step at a time.
Okay. Caldas is gonna suggest
Oh.
just keep going.
On a second, and I'm gonna actually have this goblin and hobgoblin make a wisdom check, or basically perception check, to see if they catch you guys moving forward.
Is there an orc in here, did you say?
Yes, there is an orc.
Yeah,
So this goblin,
the green guy.
Yes,
Okay,
this goblin
so-
That's not very
would spot
specific.
you.
Actually, it is. The goblins aren't green skinned.
Yeah,
Can
they're brown.
I didn't think about that.
Can I like just subtly like lift the pendant up so he can see it?
I mean, he's not focusing on you right now. He's focusing on Redjaw in this room. And as you guys walk further into the room, you hear this conversation carry on. So, why are you so in? All I wanted to do was find my shield wife. Alliance was not on the table at the moment. And in front of him, you hear, wasn't on the table, no. But I think we could mutually benefit from combining, pooling our resources together in order to try to find your beloved. And maybe even form a greater friendship as time goes on. We could rule the woods of the Sharp Teeth together and maybe more.
So real quick, I'm planning on interrupting him, but I just want to be clear about this. There was at some point you told me that you just took away the my Firefox token because there was cramped in the hallways and stuff. Do I still have it or do I not?
I'm trying to remember here. So, did you resummon it after you went through? After you woke up,
Okay.
did you resummon it? That's what I'm curious. Do you remember? don't think-
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
can't-
sure I did. I just all I remember was you told me that because we were all in the hallway and the little rooms were so small that you just were like had the token off of the map.
Let me see if
My wild shape is still at 1 instead of
So you
2.
are going
so-
to interrupt because I was about to interrupt too, but I will
Yeah.
let you interrupt first.
Yeah, she's got the pendant, so
he's in there. So
Mine
as
was gonna be
you,
funny.
so are you walking
Oh, I'm
forward
gonna be
with
funny
it?
too. Yeah, I'm assuming it's like following me.
And as you begin to move, yes, as you begin to move closer forward, this goblin, he hears you guys moving forward, turns
Well,
his
I
head. and
wasn't.
goes,
I wanted to interrupt him. I didn't. I thought you meant like was it moving with me, not was I moving. So I wanted to just wherever I was when he was saying, oh, maybe, we can help you find your wife or whatever, and it'll be mutually beneficial. I wanted to just interrupt and hold up the pendant and be like, actually, we already found where you had her being held, Redjaw.
And immediately as you say that, a dead silence falls over the room. Jaw stands up from his throne and moves forward. Who goes there? Who are you lot? And immediately, this goblin, who noticed you guys enter to the room, turns towards you. Sorry, boss. I didn't know. Who are those people, and were they even invited on here?
I just want to talk over him to the orc guy and just be like, "We found your shield wife. She's waiting for you. You know, she gave me this pendant so that you would know that we saved her.
what's up, Raven?
She is looking for you. She wants to, be with you."
Moving forward or closer to you, he squints his eyes as he looks at the pendant. And he goes, "Hey, wait a minute, Joe. You said that you found a pendant in the woods that belonged to my wife, did you not?" Redjaw, he reaches into his pouch and pulls out a similar looking pendant and says, "Yes, that I do." He walks over to Redjaw real quick, grabs the pendant. He says, "Spare me a moment, will you?" And runs over here.
And I want to
And
tell him, like, we found her tied up in a room here,
Covered in
beaten.
bruises.
Yeah, beaten and terrified.
so he's going to take this pendant from your hand if you give it. Are you give it to
Yeah,
him as he
sure.
walks up? As he walks
And while
over to you,
while they're doing that, Caldus is just going to speak up and he's going to say, "Oh, and ugly. The reason we're here is obviously we are the entertainment."
and you see this one goblin right here. He's flipping through what looks like a ledger, and he goes, uh, "We didn't have that on the schedule for tonight. That was for next Tuesday."
Ah, my apologies. I didn't realize. I guess we're early.
They know what
So,
a Tuesday is.
Gavitas, as you continue to move forward, you happen to see this goblin right here
A
begin
dance
to.
battle.
Sorry, which one? I was zoomed in.
This goblin happens to move his
To the
weapon
north.
into a defensive position, as well as this goblin right here.
Which one?
Gob-
The
these two
ones at the
goblins
north and the
on-
south closest to us on these
and
wall, like by these pillars here.
the ones by the door are also moving into a more defensive look.
Well, as they're doing that, Caldus is actually just gonna go and walk over to here, and he's gonna just be like, "Oh, hey man, it's been a long time. How you been?" And he's gonna walk up to this goblin, and he's gonna put his hand on him. He's gonna be like, "Hey man," he's gonna kind of put his arm around him and be like, it's been a while. How you been? I haven't seen you since the last time that we came down here to entertain y'all."
And you to make. Are you trying to deceive him into deceive it and make him believe that you're the
Caldus.
entertainer? Because if that's the
Caldus,
case, roll a deception check.
What's your charisma?
Oh, no,
What's your charisma,
is-
bro? Aren't
he's
you like
not at all.
-1?
Oh no, he's not at all.
This is
Roll
such a
charisma check,
personality
like
change.
A general charisma.
Okay,
This is
he's
such
not
a
actually
personality
trying to
change for
convince him.
Caldez.
Yeah, he's not actually trying to convince him. He's being. You'll see.
You'll see.
And also, by the way, for him to move or go for his weapon, I ready my shocking grasp. By the way, with my arm on him.
Does shocking grasp have a somatic component? Or verbal? Sorry.
So, as you guys are having this conversation, Guz is looking
Listeners.
between the two pendants, and he looks at the one that you gave him, Fate, and he tosses the one that Redjaw
Caldez.
just handed to him.
Yeah, mine's real.
17. This goblin's like, oh, I mean, I'm not very good with faces, anyways. I probably forgot you. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right, friend. Oh, we all get that way sometimes after having drinks and just fun and stuff.
Buzz. Here he goes. He looks at the back of the pendant and he holds it up to the light. He goes, "You know what? I made this pendant specially for my wife. See here on the back." And he then shows it to Redjaw. On the back of this pendant here, he says he also sees blood stains on it. Which causes him to, you see a little bit of a change in his facial features. I hate elves. I'm not very fond of them.
That's
Not at all.
unfortunate.
I took the painstaking time to write a small poem, etch it into this as I've put it on the forge. Redjaw.
You cut out if you're talking. Okay, there you are.
Lied to me, haven't you? You lied to me this whole time. Why would you even have the pendant in the first place unless you took her into your arms and with this blood upon it? How do these people, these entertainers, he says, as he turns to Redjaw, these entertainers, how in the bloody hells do they have her pendant in their hands? Explain that, you bastard. As he says so, Redjaw claps his hands at him. Oh, you odious fool. I was hoping that you would sign on the dotted line later on, but you already signed your name on this contract. If I kill you and go to your tribe, they have to honor our bond. They have to honor the sacrifice that you made trying to escape the horrors of the woods. I used your wife to lure you here, dummy. As for the elvish writing, who cares? At least we made you believe that we could help you find her. And we're on the trail already. You fell for it. And these wonderful people, he says as he looks over Guz's shoulder, these wonderful people just sped up the process. And as he's looking at the stairway, he sees Gale walking up. He says, Step, activate the door. Nobody leaves this room alive except for us. And as he says so, a shielded door stops Gale from moving into the room, as you lot are now in the front of it.
Well, that's unfortunate. And as he says that, he's just going to use shock and grasp on this goblin.
As he says so, I'll need each of you to roll for initiative, and as you do so, you hear Guz say, I choose to rage, as you see veins pop out all over his body. And once again,
So can I not, since I rated an attack, can I not just do that first with that before the initiative?
go ahead and roll for that. Everybody just go ahead and start rolling for initiative.
Oh my gosh, Elias.
Okay, it
was
seems I'll be going first
really-
anyways.
I was really hoping that we could get that orc guy out of the room to his wife. Poor thing.
No.
Yeah, I
he's
don't see
fine.
how that would have even been a thing. This
No, he's
orc
fine.
ain't gonna go once
Added-
he figure. I don't think he's gonna leave until he's dead.
Some proper combat music here.
Oh, geez, hold on. I gotta fix that.
Also,
it's super
does this goblin perchance have any metal on him? Any metal armor?
He's wearing leather armor.
Okay.
In
No
Forgotten
advantage
Realms
then.
/ D&D, do goblins still have like that fey thing where they can't touch iron?
No,
Or is that not in this setting? All right.
that's one
My
goblin.
druid can't.
Hang on,
Your
I'm having to
druid
roll
can't?
for all these goblins.
No.
There's a lot here.
Interesting. Got to roll for all these goblins. Oh, you're not gonna bulk them? You're gonna do them individually?
I mean, there's not that many.
I'm not gonna. Not that many, but these goblins do look a little bit different than the others that you fought before. Some of them seem to be even holding 2 scimitars on their person.
Now, I got a question.
Yes.
When I shock and grasp him, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to try to pull up the spell. How do I do that?
Yeah. What is
that? How do I pull up spell?
Probably
Uh,
gonna
do
need
you,
help though, based upon how
Oh,
many
it says
enemies are
show
in
spell description at the bottom of Shocking Grasp. Do you just click
Guys,
that?
like, I'm trying to show it to you guys, is what I'm trying to
Weird.
do.
It tells me no ability was found.
Because right here it says, basically, lightning springs from your hands to deliver a shock to the creature you try to touch. Make a melee attack against the target. You have advantage on the roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal. On a hit, it takes 1d8 lightning damage and can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. So pretty much after I do this to him, I can just dip without him reacting, right? If I hit him.
And I want to go home.
Me too,
Yes.
Johnny. Depp. Me too.
So yes, technically he can't use a reaction
He can't-
against
he
you. That
couldn't
would
hit you.
include attack of opportunity.
Cool. Perfect.
You could zap and run.
Wait, no, not Guz. No,
That's good.
Guz rolled a 1.
Guz out here with the natural 1.
Yeah.
He's hulking out, bro. Just give him a second.
He is enraged right now. So before all this happened, he did enrage.
Hey, quick question for you.
Yes.
How far can I throw my hand axe?
It's 60 feet, right?
You could.
I mean,
Yeah, you can throw it up to 60 feet.
You can throw it.
always
At 60
canonically.
Canonically, I
You
can
can throw it
very
even
far.
Yeah,
further.
dude. Mr. DM,
At 30, if I remember
I love your
correctly,
rolls.
30 feet is
Six.
feet is like you could throw it with ease. 60 feet is when you get into the iffy category.
Okay.
I think
got
you
it.
can do it, but with disadvantage.
I think if you, I'll look it up real quick.
30.
Would you like me to look it up?
Canonically,
Crimson?
120 feet, no problem.
Yeah, right?
No issues.
Because
Listen, I
I
domed
know what
that
you're talking about,
goblin.
but I can't remember if 30 or 60 feet is the short range of it. Because there's short range, long range, and then beyond long range.
Yeah, beyond long range, that's.
So,
Hand
30 feet seems
axe.
such a short
Five.
distance to be able to throw
I
an
think-
axe.
You'd be surprised.
Hand
Depends on the
axe.
axe.
30 feet. Dude, have you been to the Renaissance Festival? You try throwing a hand axe?
I was gonna say,
Listen,
I have.
Calvin,
I've definitely
I-
done 30
Those things
feet.
are heavy, brother.
That's-
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I'm
but it's
thinking
30
yards.
feet's
I'm
like
thinking
nothing.
yards.
Yeah, yards
Sorry,
is
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
a
yards.
challenge. Speed is
So-
not.
Yeah,
The short,
I was
the
thinking
short,
yards.
the short and long is 20 and 60 actually, not 30 and 60.
Oh,
So
well, snap.
if it's above 20, it's disadvantage. If it's above 60, you can't attack.
Interesting. If it's above
You can
20,
only
but that's
throw
like
it so
no
far.
range at
I
all.
drank it.
That's no 20 is good range. Because
20
you gotta think 20 feet means you can attack them and run away. You can throw it and run away because there's
True.
no weapon in the game
So-
with 20 feet of reach.
with the he didn't I would say with the fact that he considered you buddy and you kind of surprise attacked him. I'm gonna say that you rolled with advantage, so that 20 would definitely hit with shocking grasp. Roll for damage.
Oh, okay. Bruh.
Ooh, you got crunchy for a
You
second.
zap this goblin, and he looks a little crispy as you do so.
Okay.
He goes ah, and he is a little stunned from that attack, which is from the shocking grasp. So you could move about
Yeah.
around him if you so choose.
Yeah, I think what I'm looking. Let me see where this other goblin is. Well, these are not in great spots, are they? He's actually going to move back this way, and go 1, 2, and get back here, and he's going to ask Gale. He's like, "Is there any way that you can open this door?"
And Gale's like, I'm going to try everything that I can. Maybe I could disable it using. And you see him hold his hands out as he attempts to cast.
All right, that should be better now.
Let me see here.
All right, testing. Is the crispiness gone now?
Yes,
Yes, it is.
that's much
Okay,
better.
all
It
right,
is.
cool.
Is going to attempt to use spell to look at the spell sheet. Let me see if he even has it. I don't know if I put
He's
it. wrong.
going to. Caldus is going to say, "If you need my help, all you need to do is ask."
Tries to cast dispel magic on this field, and as he does so, you happen to see the spell fizzle out in his hands as he attempts to do so. This field, it's you're able to do something, but I can't cast anything on this side.
Okay. Well then, I know this is longer than 6 seconds, but if I had the ability, I would ask him, "What can I do to get this down?" But
And he
I guess I
says-
can just wait till another turn too.
He said he'll tell you to find the means that were used in order to put this shield up in the first place.
Okay. Then he's going to it's Kavad. What's freaking? Can't remember your name.
Vetus.
Gavitas. No, not Gavitas.
No, not me. Oh, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the dragon.
Aldean.
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 Aldean. Well, do I still have
The
permission to speak,
dragon.
DM? Or is it past my turn?
Say it's past your turn. You've had opportunity to try and have a conversation with Gale there.
Cool, I figured. I just wanted to check. Then I end my turn.
Next, Agnar, what are you going to do
You
on
still
your
have movement
turn?
if you want to reposition.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll help out. I guess I'll help him out in getting the goblins that are next to us. So I'm gonna go up to the goblin right above me,
Okay.
and I'll do I'll attack him with a short sword.
13 will miss.
Oh no.
Yeah,
As you swing forward, this goblin sidesteps your attack, laughing at you as he does so.
Punch him.
do I still have a bonus action that I can still use, even if I
you
still
attack
miss?
with it. With your martial thing. I don't think you have to hit in order to do your bonus.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Do I don't have to hit,
haven't-
right?
Also, I hope you feel better.
Oh,
With
thank you,
martial
thank you.
weapons, Martial weapons, you could do so. Hang on just a second. Let me look at your either link it in chat or let me see here.
I'm like
Level
99%
martial
positive.
arts.
It's
You-
just whenever he uses one of those things, he can also use his
30,
bonus
so
action.
strength, D4 damage, unarmed strike. This die damages when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your
You have
turn.
airdrops
You
over
can
there.
make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. Okay, so it doesn't say that.
You have the
You have to,
airdrops
yeah,
over
it
there.
doesn't say you have to hit.
It doesn't say you have to land it, so you could try and take a bonus action unarmed strike.
No. You said
Okay,
punch
I'll
him.
try
I
that
got it,
then.
I got it.
Yeah, punch him. Yeah, punch him.
17! Roll damage.
Man, I
Imagine
haven't.
just swinging a sword and he's laughing. You're like, hey, punch in the face.
Yeah, he's right in the nose, dude. You see that schnoz? Easy target.
You sock this goblin pretty solidly, and he's like, ah! You'll pay for that, you fool!
Bro, even more than my electrocution.
Whoa, 5 damage? He punched his nose harder than it would take to kill most normal people. Is it? He like broke his
No.
nose.
Your movement and reaction, what would you like to do?
I think I'll just like go back to my original spot then.
You would be provoking an attack of opportunity. Be
Yeah.
advised.
Oh, okay.
Bill,
Mm,
stay there, staying right there next to that goblin, waiting for the strike to come.
Out of curiosity, I don't add proficiencies or anything to any of my spell damages, right?
No, it automatically calculates for that for you as well.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to say, whoever's nearby me, we can teleport when it's my turn. So just keep that in mind if you want to, think about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm,
But don't you wait? You only damage everyone who doesn't go in the teleport, right?
To be fair,
Yes.
I do not know that my character would even know that.
Yeah, I don't think you've been involved in one of those.
No, I haven't.
This is going to be a wild ride then.
So, Aldian, what are you going to do on your turn?
All right. So, can I perceive this goblin right here?
Perceive.
What do you mean perceive? You can see him.
Like I want to know, like, are they? Is it possible that they are a magical goblin that might have this barrier up?
I mean, you did hear Redjaw say Zagzap activate the barrier.
Mm-mm.
And you can see a shoddy looking wizard's robe on this character. That's what you're asking. You don't have to roll perception check or anything. You can clearly see he has
Yeah, they automatically
across the
get
room.
removed.
It's brightly lit room.
Okay.
That can be determined.
All right. So, then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move to right here, which is 25 feet. And then I'm going to use my two-handed warhammer on this here goblin right here.
Okay.
Character sheet.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Oh!
A 20 will hit. Roll for damage.
Yes.
Either click for damage.
Good thing you didn't have disadvantage.
Yeah, right?
While you guys are all doing that, it's obviously close to it is, I have like 3 minutes, so I'm gonna check on the people who I'm leaving with.
Holy crap. As you run up and swing this hammer, you literally smack this goblin so hard his face caves in and he goes flying off to the side over here. He is dead.
Nice. That didn't come through in Discord.
Yeah. Last time Aldian was here for entertainment, he went under the name MC Hammer.
oh,
is-
goodness
He
gracious.
is dead. As he is deaded, you see this hobgoblin standing behind him and goes, "You'll pay for that, you butt."
Whoa.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it.
Aldian, what else are you going to do on your turn?
I want to turn to the rest of the party and point at this goblin right here and just say, he's most likely the reason for the barrier. We need to get to him.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
I would like to say that I do
you
have
still have your
to.
bonus action.
You gotta
right,
go.
yeah. All right, no problem, Elias.
Yeah,
Bye,
I'm gonna go ahead
Elias.
and unfortunately I
Bye.
have to go. I can't really say or stay. Sorry, stay and say anything, but everybody is heading over to Icy now. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your session. I really wish I could have played this, but I was not the one in charge. Looks like I only had one person watching me right now, anyways. Nobody watches my D&D sessions. That's okay.
all
Alrighty,
good,
I'll
man.
see you
I
all
appreciate it.
later.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.
The one-man raid.
Bye.
The most brave of all.
So Cinnamon, he should appear in your guide now.
Yep,
Save
he
button.
just appeared.
Go.
Let me make sure I can move him and all that. He looks like
Elias Malachi
Yep,
rated
I
your
can move
channel
him.
with 1 viewer.
Nice. Also, is
Alrighty.
that a new setting with the names under your characters on the map?
It
Is
seems
that
that
like
way.
an update? Or is that like a setting you found? I like
I
it.
added that in. Yeah.
Oh, I like it. That's a really good thing. I actually, I wonder if it's possible if you can do it so everyone is like that, and you can have like the party members marked with a different color. That would be very nice for keeping track during combat and moving around, like having the names revealed to us, and be like, yeah, goblin number 3, instead of going, this goblin over here, ping, 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 ping.
Yeah.
So-
All right. So I'm gonna move to right here. I'm gonna use action surge.
Let's go! The fighter doing the fighter things.
Yeah. All right. How do I activate that? Do I just click it?
No, you could.
Or is it
say
just
action
something
surge.
proclaimed? Okay, yeah.
Do you have like a counter on your sheet for it or something?
I don't think so. Oh wait, yes I do. I do.
Yeah, make sure to just drop the counter down. You
Okay.
probably only have 1, right?
Yeah. All right. So that's
Yeah.
down to 1 now. All right. And then I'm gonna attack this hobgoblin that's right here with my two-handed warhammer. Come on, baby.
Wait, which one is it that you're
Dang
attacking?
it.
You're attacking the one over here?
No, this guy right
attacking
here.
This hobgoblin.
This
right
one?
here.
Yeah.
So as you tried to do so, he saw
Dagnabbit.
your technique earlier and is able to easily sidestep your swipe and says, "I'm going to make you suffer, lizard lips."
Nobody calls me lizard lips except for my wife.
I don't even call you that. Not even she calls me that.
Not even
Oh,
she
yeah.
calls me that.
I know that this
Alien.
hobgoblin and I tied, but I have a protection
Still-
spell for this man. Oh man, won't be in time.
You still have your bonus action and reaction. What are you going to do? Is that all?
I mean, well, oh, okay. So forgive me, but what could I do with my bonus action?
And drink a potion down if you'd like, or well, basically you could just drink a potion, pretty much.
Okay.
Ask
You
the
can
healer to
use
put
it.
a spell on you.
Nah, it's okay. I got this. I'm gonna tank this right now. All right. What was the potion of Hill Giant Strength do to me?
It increases your strength, if I remember correctly, to 21. I want to say permanently until you take a long rest or so.
Okay.
Doesn't sound very
Let me take
permanent
it-
to
let me
me.
take a
Yeah, it's not permanent.
Let me.
It's not permanent.
Shush. Semi-permanent. Semi-permanent. Okay,
I'm just
when you
my
drink that-
mind is
Chug,
boggled
chug, chug.
at finding out.
You drink this potion, your strength scored for 1 hour. So, go into your character sheet. If you're deciding to quaff this potion down,
Yeah, I'll do it.
to 21.
That takes an action.
Oh, it takes an action, not a
You
bonus
can't
action?
Drinking a potion is an action.
It's a bonus action.
If you have it prepared beforehand.
It's in my inventory.
Yeah, but you gotta like take it out.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a sec. Let me-
Pedantics.
But you can, yeah, like you can. You
If
can drink
if
health
Crimson wants to run it as a
potions
bonus action, I was just thinking that
Yes.
he wasn't mentioning it. Okay, if he's running potions as a bonus action,
Homebrewed
that's
rules,
cool.
Because I'm running some of these rules based off of Baldur's Gate 3 because this is what this campaign is based off of. If you choose to drink down a potion,
Yeah.
do so with your bonus action.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna drink the potion of Hill Giant's drink.
Yeah.
So you're choosing to drink it now before you like after you've taken your action surge and whatnot. So now your strength is now 21.
Yep.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
21.
All right, and as you are doing that, as you're editing that in your character sheet, I'm going to move on to the Hobgoblin, aka Sergeant Bulldank. Sergeant Bulldank is going to take a swing at you with his greatsword. Rather, his longsword. My bad. And seeing what you did to his buddy there, he's going to take a swing with the two-handed style.
Ooh.
Two-handed does I'm guessing a 13 misses.
It sure does.
So Sergeant Bulldank, he's angry with you. He's just like, ugh! And in his rage for his lost dead buddy over here in a pool of blood and mashed bone, he misses.
I just look at him dead in the eye and just go, "You're going to have to do better than that."
And he's going to use his movement to actually move right here, right in front of you.
Everything okay?
And that is going to be the end of his turn as it moves on to Emilia. You gotta do it.
right.
Okay.
You go.
All right. What are you trying to say?
I
Sarah?
have
Hmm?
I'm looking at Caldez's alignment right now, and I've got my hands on my.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So I was thinking potentially casting a shield, or let's see what ability it was. Either Sanctuary or Shield of Faith onto Aldian, because I'm sure he's going to be aggroing the rest of them onto him. So that way he takes.
Real quick, is Shield of Faith concentration?
Shield of Faith and Sanctuary, I believe, are both concentration.
Yeah, I know Sanctuary is for sure. Do you know how
Shield of Faith is
works?
up to. No.
You cannot cast another spell that has concentration while that spell is active, and whenever you take damage, you make a saving throw. I think it's Constitution, and if you fail it, the spell drops. Just want you to be aware of that.
I mean, in terms of HP, I would assume that he is doing okay, so he might not actually need it.
He might not need it. Most people here might not need it. The
Sure,
casters
don't need it right now.
The casters are generally better to cast spells like that, but Sanctuary is definitely not good to cast on him because he's going to attack someone and it's going to drop immediately.
Right. Well,
Shield of Faith is really good in a situation like this. I would. You can figure out how to use it. I'm not going to metagame any more than that. There's the rules. Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
Clock is ticking.
Okay. Well,
we have a clock.
I like what? We have a clock.
We have a clock now.
Well,
we're trying
I
to
love burning things. I love burning things. So 60 feet. It's 5 per block, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And I can do up to 60, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know Alien's in the way, but is there any possible way to try this guy with Sacred Flame?
Well, you can move your character and
Sacred
then you can
Sacred
still
Flame's
cast.
also not.
Hobgoblin? Yeah.
I don't think Sacred Flame's described as a projectile either. You just like point at the dude, and they burst in flames.
And then he bursts into flames.
Yeah, it's the good version of Toll of the Dead.
Oh.
As you, Emilia, as you move over
You have to make
there,
finger
you're going
guns
to
at him,
take an
though.
attack of opportunity.
Unless
You
you're
have to take
walking
an attack of
around.
opportunity from this goblin.
Because where were you? You were here.
Oh yeah, I was here. So this
So
guy.
wait, if you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She could do it walking around him. She would go here, 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 here. I think I accidentally like did a double on one of them, but I think she could make it. It's hard to see the lines on this map actually.
Yeah, it is kind of hard. All right. Well, I do a finger gun motion and I look over at the hobgoblin in front of Aldian.
Hobgoblin.
Cast.
The hobgoblin.
Link it in chat from your spell sheet.
Okay.
See what what Sergeant Bulldank has to do in order to pass this. So you'll do 7 damage if he fails the dexterity save. So he has to meet a DC 13, otherwise he gets burned.
And
Excellent.
Amelia, that's a cantrip, right?
And oh, that is so unlucky.
That's not fair.
He doesn't even get singed. He sees you pointing your finger at him and he's like, "Oi, what are you doing pointing your finger at me? Stop it."
Stop that nonsense.
That's
So
a weird thing to
unlucky.
do. I don't like it. Stop.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
That's all you
Hey.
really
Don't
do.
like it.
That's
You'll shoot your eye out.
You do have your bonus action left, and whatever
Oh.
movement, if you have any movement. I don't know if you have any movement left.
I don't think so.
Alright.
I mean,
She
I went
might have
from like
one.
here to over
Yeah.
here.
I believe Shield of Faith is a bonus action if you do end up having a target to use that on. I think it's a bonus action. Don't quote me
Let's
on
You
see.
just
I'm
can't
not
double check.
sure. I don't.
I think both Sanctuary and Shield of Faith are bonus actions, actually, now that I think about it.
So, distance, spare the dying, sacred flame. You got all these like opened up here. Shield of Faith is a
Shield of
bonus
Faith's a-
action, so you
yeah.
can cast that in the same turn if you choose to do so.
Okay.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah.
Nope, you go. I'm not gonna. I keep having to catch myself.
I was gonna say, Captain.
I'm like, I know this spell. I know these strats. Don't say
I'm
that.
assuming.
Amelia, pick
I
your
forget.
It's just a little backseating.
This guy's about to. He can attack me from there, right? Technically.
Yeah, you can
Or
move.
you could if you wanted to. Yeah, you can move.
Oh, I forgot to ask. What weapons are all of these enemies using?
Weapons, scimitars.
They're using.
Oh,
all
so
using
they're
scimitars?
melee
Okay.
weapons.
Swords, a whole bunch of melee weapons. They do happen to have bows as well, each and every one of them.
So nobody has like a spear or
Oh.
anything, right?
Oh,
Okay.
I got to do something. Hang on. Let me see this guy.
Also, did I aggro like anybody? Is the aggro on me, or is it still an Aldean?
Who knows?
Oh man.
You gotta wait till they go and who they attack.
Well,
They
I
go for
would
it,
like
you know?
to just because of where I am position-wise and I can't move back, I would like to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
It's a good
just to-
choice. That's
so
a
I don't,
great
you know,
choice.
maybe die.
Well,
Remember,
now
Shield of
I think
Faith-
what you're rocking like 21 AC at that point now, right?
Is
Or
it?
is it like 20?
See.
Because I think you
It says get granting a
Shield of
2
Faith.
plus bonus to AC.
Oh, it's only plus 2.
Plus
Boo.
AC,
It is
it's
plus
not
two.
a
I'll say
lot.
plus
to
three.
16. Increase to
Mhm.
16.
What
Alright.
armor are you wearing?
I think it's a chain. Was it chain? No, it was
It was like chain or plate. I remember
Yeah, we
giving you
bought.
a chain.
Yeah, we gave her chainmail.
Chainmail.
Yeah,
Shirt.
I remember that. Is your AC 14
Brave.
before the addition?
Spell save
Also, do you have a shield
No,
on you? Like an
I
actual
don't.
shield? Oh, you don't use a real shield. That's
No,
right.
no, I don't think
That
so.
might be what I'm thinking.
Alright, let me just double check this is still. Oh my goodness, how do I go back? I don't my core. There we go. So
AC
my
is
current
now
armor
increased
class
to
is
16.
14, so it's not 16 for the
16.
time being.
Oh my gosh.
16. Gotcha.
That's
so
what
now,
mine is
What
currently.
else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do on your turn? Oh, you got 3
And that's it.
action,
I'm
whatever
done.
movement
I
you
w-
got. That's
I
it.
would say I'm done. Yeah.
Alright.
Mhm.
Red Jaw's turn. The
Oh, boy.
boss.
The
The
boss.
final boss. As Red Jaw walks forward, he's gonna try and kill Guz. Full idiot.
Oop, I didn't mean to like post that in chat. I'm trying to like look at his stuff.
So he is going to do so. And he has multi-attack. So he's going to attack twice with his greatsword. Boom. Boom.
Oh, that second one.
The 6 will
Wait.
miss, but the 21 is going to hit.
What are you talking about? The 21 doesn't hit.
And-
It's Aldean.
Oh my gosh.
21.
Oh my
No, no,
With
he's not
Guz in a
attacking me. He's
rage.
attacking Guz.
With Guz in a rage, Regal's damage is only going to be halved. So
That's what I'm talking about.
He's only going to take 5 of that damage.
That's
So
good.
That is now. Yep. Is
One sec.
He's only going to take 5 of that damage. So
Oh,
you see
if
Guz,
only I was a little closer. I got
For the-
interception. I'm getting
For
in there.
Red Jaw's bonus action, what he's going to do is he's going to point at this goblin over here and says, "You, Private Struggle Fart, ugh, that elven woman." Hear this goblin go, "Aye, yes, sir." You see him unsheathe both of his scimitars. Will be Private Struggle Fart's turn. And walking up to you, Fate, he's going to multi-attack with both of his scimitars. These goblins are not your ordinary gobos.
You tell me he passed boot?
One,
You tell me he passed boot camp?
that's boot camp. All right, so a 9, will a 9
First
hit?
didn't hit, second did.
Second will hit. A 15 is 7 slashing damage.
Ugh. I don't like that.
Yeah, monsters dual wielding. Sucks.
Okay. Can
These
can I
goblins
use
are not your
a
ordinary.
spell as a reaction
no,
or
they ain't.
anything to that?
Can you?
If you have, let me see here.
Because
You have shield.
What?
no, but I don't know how do I tell like what is
You
a
should
reaction and
go
what isn't?
to the spell list and then click the like eye. Like if you scroll over a spell, like a little
Yeah.
speech bubble and an eye should appear, click the eye. It'll tell you the casting time and all of the details. And casting
don't
time
see-
has to say reaction.
I don't see anything that you could
Well,
potentially
'cause
use as a react.
I know there are some things that are like an action, but they can also be cast as a reaction. Like, would it say both?
Yes, it will have a whole big thing. Like where is it?
Looking right now,
Ah,
there's
Because
I'm
if you have
looking at the
shield,
character sheet. Yeah.
yeah.
if you
I
have
was trying to look
shield
at
is a
this.
reaction.
Don't see
I don't have
shield on
shield.
there. No, don't
Um,
see anything that would be reaction based. It's more action and bonus action required.
Okay.
however, you can do
You have the time.
not going to be
to
applicable for
listen
this.
to
If
me
you
whine.
on your turn you can ready a spell, which means you basically cast it and then you go, it's a like I've readied it as a reaction, and then you can release it
I've got,
in between your turn and next turn.
yeah, I've got like there's some stuff with the druid that like all my spells are automatically ready because it was like ritual cast or something.
No, I
so-
mean, you can like basically perform it on your turn, but not fire it off. Like if you know something's going to get closer to you, you can ready it, and then when it runs at you, you can blast them on their turn.
Okay.
So that is all Private Struggle Fart is going to do on his turn, and it response.
It's your turn.
Well, I was going to try to do this the other way.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Man, I
Um,
don't know what these buttons do. I feel like.
So I guess I'll have to do it this way, where I'll have to teleport first and then move. So if that guy's willing to be teleported with me, he'll move, but if not, then he'll take damage, I guess. So, I'm gonna use the fiery teleportation and go here.
Okay.
Like,
Who's
well,
going
I'm
with
just
you?
moving this ish or
Who are you-
whatever.
Who are you asking is willing to go with you?
The goblin, because if he's if he's
Oh,
willing
I
to go with
gotcha.
me, he'll move with me, but if not,
It's-
then
Let's take a look here at
Where
fire
was the
teleportation.
Where was the
because it says
Where was the
a
fox
willing
before?
Right here.
creature.
In each
Oh,
willing
okay.
Is it-
Oh well, it
creature,
says of your choice, so okay, that's fine. So I don't
5
choose
feet.
to take him with me then. So he's got to make a
Well, he has to be willing.
dexterity saving throw. Well, yeah, but it also says of
Yes.
my choice, so
No, but it
I'm
has to be
not-
willing first. He's not going to be willing. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it
He's
doesn't
like,
matter
"What?"
because I'm not choosing
It does
to take
matter.
him. So
No, yeah, fair.
Spell is okay, so he needs to make a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC. Take 1d6 plus PB fire damage. Alright, so he's gonna make dexterity saving throw. What is it specifically? What's the they have to meet? It's your spell save DC. What's your spell save DC?
Where do I find that?
In your spell
It'll-
sheet.
It'll be on your spell list at the top, like at the top of the page.
12.
It'll
Oh.
meet or beat.
He meets it. If it meets, it beats. He doesn't take any
Gross.
damage whatsoever.
Okay. I'm going to use my movement now, which is, so that'd be 5, 10, 30. Okay, I'm gonna move to here, and this, I guess, doesn't matter where it goes. It's just near me. And then I'm going to do Burning Hands in.
Okay.
How do I draw like a line or whatever?
Right
I
click
guess
and
I can
hold.
pin
Burning
it there.
hands. Burning hands is a 15-foot cone. So where are
Yeah.
you pointing it?
Well,
To hit Red Jaw?
this one's the good guy, right?
Yes.
Good.
Hmm.
If you were trying to hit Red Jaw, you could hit Guz in the process.
Right. Can you move it to the left, like at the other guy? Yeah, there. I'd like to do that.
Barely hit Red Jaw and barely hit this other goblin over here. That's what you were wanting to do.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's still do the same damage because it's in a cone. So yeah, I'll do
Well, go
burning
ahead.
hands, I guess. Do I just click
Roll
it?
burning hands. Yes.
Oh, cast at what level? Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay, sorry, it's being weird and it's not letting me do stuff. Okay.
You have to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, they take damage.
I think they
Is it
still
they take
half
damage or is it
anyway.
half?
It's half.
What spell is it?
Burning hands.
Here, I'll just put it in there for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots from your hands, 15-foot cone. A creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save for half as much on a successful one. The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. Okay, so Red Jaw passes with flying colors of 15, so he'll take half the damage. The damage that you rolled for initially. So he'll take.
It would be 5.5. So if you're rounding up 6, if you're rounding down 5.
He's only going to take 6 damage from that. So he's slightly affected. Now it's up for Zagzap. See what he does. Does he succeed? Does he fail?
I don't know. You tell me.
I love it because either way, they hurt.
That's why it's a level 1 spell.
11. He takes the full damage, and Zagzap is like,
Yes.
"Ah!" His robes are singed, and he's having to blow them out as he's standing there. Ow! 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 Hot! Hot!
All right. And then. Okay, so I guess bonus action, I will.
Didn't you already use your bonus action to teleport?
Yes.
That was its action. 'cause
You use
we
your bonus
share
action to command
initiative.
it.
So then what? It takes an action now?
That was its action. You use a bonus
Right.
action to command it, and its action is what it does.
Okay. I guess that's it then.
That'll be the end of your turn, and Wildfire Spirit already used his action. Movement as well. Zagzap's turn. Zagzap will pull a potion from his side and guzzle it down. As he does so, let me see here.
He loses 10 health.
No, he doesn't lose 10 health. It's not that easy.
It was
Alright,
his
let me see.
newest creation, the potion of farting.
No, it is not. He will restore 2d4 plus 2 health points from a potion of healing. So 2d4. He's gonna roll. He is going to,
Double ones,
wow.
baby!
Wow. Wait. +2, so he restores 4 health.
It would be
And,
what, 6? 6 health total? 2 plus 4?
Yeah. He restores 6, so he's looking a little bit healthier than he was earlier. And as he does so, he's like, bad people, and he says as he moves away behind the bugbear over on this side of the room, he's going to lift his wand of magic missile and begin to fire off a symphony of magic unimpeded bullets. Yes. So he will fire off magic missile, and let's see. Actually, hang on. That constitutes as 1 action.
Yo, Floofy,
He
thanks for
is
the
going
sketch.
to fire
And
off a
welcome back.
series of magic missiles. 1, 2, 3. So he is going to send this first magic missile, and I'm going to use special effects to portray it. Alright, so he is going to fire off the first one, and it goes. The first one's going straight for you, Fate. Unimpeded. You'll take 3 damage. Boom! Next magic missile that he fires from his wand. Boom! Goes for you, Aldian. You'll take 4 damage.
Lame.
The last magic missile he fires straight at Firefox. Boom! He'll take 5 damage.
You're not coming through Discord.
My Firefox can take a dodge action without me saying anything.
Magic missile is a guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You there's no roll for it.
Where
It's
do
automatic.
How do I keep up with its health? Because like I don't have like a full thing for it.
His health bar is, let me see, hit points is 5 points plus 5 times your druid level. So your druid level is 2. So
So
no, 7?
now it's basically just
Soldier,
got
welcome in.
10
Thank you for the stretch.
because it would have 15, but it just got hit for 5. Is that it?
5 times your druid level.
Oh, yeah,
So
we're
5
only-
times 2,
Yeah.
which is 10.
Yes.
So plus 5, which is 15, and it just got hit for how much? 5?
5 damage, yes.
Yeah, so it's got 10 now. Okay. I'll just
So-
keep a little note of it in my bio because I don't have
That
a way
is-
to like track it really. So
It's going to be the going to move slightly over here to try and get some cover right here behind the throne of Redjaw. And this is an elevated position, so he's almost completely obscured even by the steps themselves. He's now behind cover, and that is going to be the end of Zagzap's turn. Private Flug! Private Flug, over here. The Private Flug, he sees you down here, Gavitas. He's like, "Ah!" He's going to running right at you and swing with both scimitars at the ready.
All right.
Private Flug, will he fail, or will he simply flail for victory?
Oh.
19 and a 24. I'm guessing both hit. He'll be taking
Yes.
combined 5. That's 11. That's 12 damage.
Oh my gosh.
I need a healer.
I'm going to be very fair and correct you on that. That's actually going to be 17.
17.
He still needs.
You
a
didn't double the
healer.
damage for the second hit. That's a
No, it
crit.
did count it right there. +1
Did it?
slashing. That's the crit.
He only gets 1. Oh, it did roll the dice. I thought that was a proficiency. My bad.
lucked
Well,
out.
I'll take the luck.
Yep, you rolled 12.
All right,
so
it's a
double-
we roll here. We don't just double the value. Got it. Knowledge.
Flug. Yes, it automatically rolls it when you click on the attack
Cool.
option.
All right, cool.
The Private Flug, that's all he's going to do.
11.
Edis.
It'd be my turn. Well, I got to swing on Private Flug. This guy's good. I can't just run away. I can't just tank the opportunity attack now. Opportunity attack question, because these are monsters. Opportunity attack, since they have multi-attack, triggers the entire multi-attack, right?
You would just be able to get one swing off on you.
Only one? Okay.
Only one.
I couldn't remember because of monster attacks versus player attacks, how they worked.
Because if you think about it, he's having to
annoyed I
swing
just
like
got
one
worried
arm
'cause-
forward, then he'd have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
pull his arm back and swing the other. He'd only get one attack.
So I'm going to just take a good old swing at him with the flail. Where is it? Here it is.
You
Does a
managed
21
it.
hit?
Oh, 21 indeed does. A roll for damage.
Ah.
For bludgeoning damage.
Can't make them all.
Goblin, as you smack him over the skull, you manage to draw some blood from him as you hit him. Where are you hitting him exactly?
I'll talk to
I'm swinging at his chest.
So as you swing at his chest,
This might be the
you're able
last
to rip
episode.
away at some of the leather armor, and there is blood drawn from this attack.
And this is
And this
supposedly the
private
final
Flug is
boss.
like, ah, ow, owie.
Okay.
What else are you going to do on your turn?
I am
Bonus action.
going to
reaction,
take.
movement.
I'm going to take a page out of Celeste's book and Shield of Faith myself.
Okay.
Bonus action spell slot. I now have an AC of 20.
AC of 20. Oh, nice, nice. All you're going to do on your
Light
turn?
shield. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do on my turn.
Just a moment. Think character sheets. Look over your inventory. See what you have. I gotta use the restroom real quick. Can't hold it.
All right. All right, guys. I can't hold this information any longer. Everyone, take a guess at Caldez's alignment.
No.
Chaotic neutral.
Lawful good.
What?
Dude, I looked at it. I'm like, oh, what?
I don't feel like lawful good people go around killing people in their sleep.
It depends. It depends. It depends.
No, I don't think so. I feel like lawful good would definitely be like, hey, this person doesn't deserve to die unless they've committed a crime that I can convict them of.
That's not true.
Okay.
That's more like lawful neutral. I'm sorry, neutral good. My bad.
Then why?
No,
then-
because
I thought lawful.
No, it doesn't mean better.
I
So
didn't say
lawful
better.
just means it doesn't mean like the scale is not right to left is bad to good, down to up is
Mhm.
bad to good. It's down to up is bad or good, and then right to left is how willing you are to live under codes and guidelines. So somebody who is lawful good could be a like not unfeeling, but a completely staunch crusader who kills the enemies of his order without question. And in fact, that's part of a lot of the roleplay of religious characters, is even if you disagree with something, you are expected by your alignment to go with them. Because you are lawful, you abide to the law, not your own thinking. Like a neutral good character is somebody that does good for good's sake, not a lawful good character.
So it says here that a lawful good character would oppose evil while maintaining a disciplined approach, uphold principles such as truthfulness, keeping promises, helping those in need, and fighting against injustices, but also value honor and compassion for the greater good. There's no honor and compassion for the greater good by killing people in their sleep.
They're goblins. They're not people.
All right. So
That's a real argument in Forgotten Realms. Like, lawful good people will just wipe drow on sight.
Oh my gosh.
if it is standing in front of you, Agnar, he's just like, I'm going to make you pay for this. So he swings both of his scimitars at you. 16 or an 11 hit. Remember, your AC is, since you have an armored,
At
in
who?
defense.
I couldn't hear you.
At who?
Private Diz is swinging at Agnar.
And that's based off my my AC, right?
AC, but you have unarmored defense, which if I remember correctly, you had 10. Your AC was
Yeah,
10.
10.
With unarmored defense, it brings it up to 14 because your dexterity, I want to say. Or...
Oh, it's like dexterity plus con, right? For unarmored defense. Am I crazy?
The way that he just
Dexterity
went,
plus
"Aw."
10,
Sounded like
10
that
plus your
meme.
dexterity modifier plus your wisdom modifier is
Oh,
what it
plus
says for
wisdom.
me.
Constitution's a different one.
So yes, it'd be
10 plus dexterity, and then add wisdom as well.
so your dexterity modifier is 3, wisdom is 1, it's 14.
Yeah, 14, okay.
So one of his strikes, the 11 will miss, but the 16 has 6 slashing damage right at you.
Tell him no, consent's important.
You know, if you tell him no, he legally can't hit you, right?
Forget, I told you guys to make sure that you know what's all in your inventory. Survivability counts. End of Private Diz's turn, as he's proud that he landed a good old slash on you. Now, one of the biggest threats in the room right next to Redjaw. Master Sergeant Grisk.
It's fine.
He's gonna come stomping on over here to Guz. Him is one of the biggest threats in the room, and he's gonna try and squash him like a bug. And as he does so, he's going to take a swing with his Morning Star. He meets his AC. Guz will be taking damage. So Guz will be taking 4 damage. You see Guz continually getting smacked around. He doesn't like that at all. He's looking a little hurt. Guz is. And let me see. I think that's the end of. I don't want to use any movement exactly anymore. Yeah, he doesn't have a bonus action. So, being said, that'll be the end of Master Sergeant Grist's turn. Next will be Private Sharptooth. Actually, wait. Private Sharptooth. Where is Private Sharptooth? Is that him at the bottom? I don't have it zoomed out. That's why I couldn't see him. Private Sharptooth. In for duty. So, seeing you over here, Amelia, all by your lonesome, he is going to make a decision here. He's going to roll a d4 to decide if he's going to go for one person or the other. He's fate.
You can't get me on the gingerbread man.
At me, bro. You won't.
He's gonna roll a d4. If he rolls a 1 or a 2, he goes for Fate. If he rolls a 3 or a 4, he goes for Amelia.
Oh.
Oh.
He's coming for me.
Amelia.
I was fixing to say if he goes after my wife, it'll be the last mistake he makes.
He's coming straight for you, and he's swinging both of his scimitars.
Almost dead.
He's going to be swinging both of his scimitars at you. Boom. Boom.
Do you have to do a dex save?
No.
No. Does a 9 or a 14 hit?
It better not after you have that shield of faith.
Yeah, you should have a AC of 16 now.
Yeah, I have 16 right now.
16. You see this goblin. He looks between Fate and you, and he goes, ah! He goes running straight to you, and swings wildly and misses both times.
Me tricks him.
Flick him in the nose. That's how they discipline dogs.
Dang it!
No, I'm gonna bite his arm. I mean, what?
Corporal, so that'll be the end of Private Sharptooth's turn. Corporal Dingit was taken out by Aldian earlier. Now it is Guz's turn.
Icy pants, mate. I think it's time you drink
Highest
some
Corporal
water.
Dingit. Like almost like a reference to Corporal Dingbat. But he's deaded, so it's Guz's turn now. Actually, going to take the corporal out of the turn order right here. There you go. Guz is going to reach down to his side and quaff a potion that he has sitting right at his hip. He's going to quaff a potion of healing. Shall restore 3 plus 4, that'd be 7. So he restores a nice bit of health actually. And in his rage, he's going to, let me see here. Look at the information behind this attack, because I want to make sure I get it correct. Alright, so he has the capability. Pull it up. To figure out what the role is for it, because I don't exactly have it on his character sheet. I don't know why. He's going to try to cleave Redjaw and this bugbear in front of him. And why is this being so slow at pulling up? Pandium, why are you not pulling up? Internet, why are you pooping out on me? My gosh. Brother. It's not wanting to pull up for me. Frick. I'm trying to figure out how to roll this without doing
Do you need
that.
something? What do you need?
Here.
I can help you.
Let's see.
No, I made you a pod.
So melee attack. Saving.
I can make it for you.
See, I'm trying to figure out how it works in Baldur's Gate because I had this written down
I'm
somewhere.
sorry, what are you trying to figure out?
Cleave. How to use
Cleave?
cleave. Yes.
Cleave is Cleave is like, does he have an ability, Cleave?
Yes, he's a great weapon user.
If it's a great weapon user, I think Cleave only applies if you down an enemy, that you go through to the next one if you down them.
Actually, no, in Baldur's Gate, there's a move called Cleave.
I was about to say, there
two
might
enemies.
be a different thing. Cleave, 5e.
But I'm going to make it a single roll. I'm going to homebrew it. I'm going to make it a single roll that he has to make in order to, he's going to use to attack both of them all at once. He's going to make this a reckless attack. Means he has advantage on the hit. The enemies also have advantage on him on their next attack. Attack with his great axe. What you do, Guz? Oh! Oh, poor Guz. Attempts to cleave either one of these two. He misses both. This is like, oh, dang it. So he's just going to continue to stand and hold his ground. He doesn't really have any other means of trying to attack at the moment. Be Caldez's turn.
So real quick, apparently Cleave is a thing in 2024 D&D, and it's basically if you hit a melee attack with the weapon, you can make basically a second melee attack to another creature within 5 feet that is also within of the first that is also within your reach, so adjacent within reach. And then on that, if that creature gets hit by it, it takes damage without proficiency bonus, apparently. Caldez, all right, so I have a question for everybody in the middle. What if things got chaotic in the middle there? How does everyone feel about how the fight's going there? People are taking a lot of damage. Would people want to be able to basically regroup somewhere else? Be able to move around?
You know what? Hang on a second. I didn't even realize this. I had a brain fart. Haven't rolled for Gabo. Never did.
Wow, Gabo just forgot to go.
Yes, he totally forgot to go.
He was still thinking about that kiss.
Dang it. Okay. I'm going to lower his roll below Guz here, so he'd be at 1. Just swap that to 1. There we go. Make it a lot easier on everybody here. All right, cool. So, Bo. On. What the heck? What's going on here? Hang on. Just turn order here. It is being weird. Go back. Gabo. All right. So Gabo is going to move forward here. He's like, Redjaw! I today. He says as he uses his movement. And let me see here. If I remember correctly, I'm trying to look at the exact information behind this attack, or not this attack, this is movement. That.
Gabos. It was Goose before Gabo, and then so it was Goose before Gabo, but now
interesting
after
thing,
Gabo it'll be Elias.
Crimson. Shield actually specifically mentions that it negates magic missile.
Really?
So yeah, it says casting time 1 reaction which you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile spell, an invisible barrier, magic force, blah blah blah. Until the start of your next turn, you have a +5 bonus to AC, including against a triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody that was hit earlier.
I know. I'm just mentioning that for the future.
Gabo is going to take a little bit of a step to the side so we can get a better angle on Redjaw here, as he's over by you, Gavitas, and he's going to try to land a shot with his bow. And let's see. Gabo, you hit.
What?
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah,
That's my boy. That's my boy.
That will be.
That's my boy.
That's 3. That's 11 damage straight on Redjaw. You see Redjaw furious that this has now struck him. You see the arrow lodge straight into one of his shoulders. Abo, you miserable little ant! I'll crush you like I crushed your father, your mother, your brothers. And you hear Gabo say, "Shut up! I'm going to make you eat your butt cheeks after I chop them off." And after that, he does not have a secondary attack. He's used all of his movement. That is the end of Gabo's turn. Caldez.
All right.
You should make Caldez use the fart spell.
That's the thing. He has to sit down and learn it.
Oh, is it not a scroll?
Well, I mean, it is a scroll.
He could use it up.
Potentially.
Yeah, that would be not fun using it up.
Oh no, actually no. It is not a scroll as in like
Tony.
you use the scroll
Welcome
once. It's a scroll teaching you how to use it.
Oh, it's not a prepared scroll. It's it's a manuscript, like a manual.
Yeah, it's almost like Zag Zap wrote on a napkin, pretty much. 2 different napkins.
All right. Again, I'll ask: do the people fighting in the middle? Do you all feel like the fight's going well? Does anybody want to fall back for
I
free?
have less than half of my health, so.
Okay. Guz also has less than half health.
I'm sorry, Tony.
I can't reveal
Aldian.
that. He drank a potion of healing.
Oh, he did drink a potion. He was looking bad before, but he drank a potion. Yeah. He's getting wailed on by 2 dudes though.
I'm Gucci with 15 health, so.
You say Gucci, but that's still 1 turn away from being down.
Nah.
All right. I will hold off then, because...
Yo, Indra, thanks so much for the lurk.
I will declare what I'm having Caldez do, and then I will explain what my thought was for the potential thing, so that no one can go, "Oh, you should do this instead." Now that we've done that.
Tony, I hope that you get some good rest, and we love you too.
So Caldez, after
Tony, Kitty says that she loves you.
talking with Gale, and figuring that probably Zag Zap is the cause of this door, right?
Yep. Correct.
At least he would think so. It would make sense.
No.
He is going to cast Magic Missile and have all 3 hit Zag Zap.
Like as soon as this game's over, I'll let you go get some.
Roll for each of those missiles.
Yep. You have to click it 3 times. It doesn't do it automatically, probably. Yeah. Let me find it. There it is. So did it. So 2 damage.
It's very true, Tony.
5 damage plus 2 damage, so 9 damage.
I love you.
For his reaction, Zag Zap is going to use shield.
Yeah.
On those magic missiles.
Yeah, there we go.
He's going to block one of the magic missiles from hitting him, but the other two manage to strike, so he'll take 7 damage as he blocks the first one.
Yeah.
As you do, you see, bam! You see one hit his shield, he goes, bam, bam, hitting from the side. He's like, ah! And he is looking extremely worse for wear. Ah!
And,
Ah!
and Caldes. He just has normal speed.
I think 25, I want to say.
30. He's not short. Elves are just normal 30 humanoid movement. So. This is tricky.
It's tricky.
Also, I think music stopped.
Fix it.
One.
Waiting on the bot to do its thing. It will. Here we go. Back.
So I'm gonna move him just for a second, just so I can ask a question. It looks like this shield, like this door, is like cutting this in half. Does that mean Caldes is originating from here for purposes of movement?
And he was standing around there.
Yes, I'm just asking. I just want to make sure he's not technically like in here.
Oh, he's not
You know
in
what
the
I mean?
barrier. No.
No,
He was
no.
standing like right here. He's on the
Okay.
other side.
Just trying to understand the abstraction. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 6. He's going to move here.
Okay.
And he will end his turn.
All right. Ragnar! What are you going to do on your turn with this goblin striking you?
Okay, so I have a potion of healing on me
Okay.
right now.
Are you wanting to use it?
Yes, I want to go ahead and use it.
So that's your bonus action. Go to the dice roller and select 2, right next to D4, 2D4, and then add +4 to that roll.
2d4.
Yeah.
Add 4 to that. Dang, boy!
Max and minimum. We're talking average
Oh.
rolls. Talking averages out here.
Bro, I'm min-maxing right now.
Okay.
Literally max min, dude.
Max min.
Yeah, max
Right?
minning.
So you chug this potion and pretty much smirking at this goblin, negating the damage he just did to you. What are you gonna do now?
Okay, so you said that was a bonus action, right?
Right, that was your bonus action.
Okay, so I want to take my short sword and go right for the middle of his face.
For the middle of his face? Okay, go ahead. If you hit.
I'm pretty
Roll
sure
for
that
damage.
hits.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
Your sword goes clean through his face, and this guy is deleted.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I got a question for you, Mr. DM. Is he allowed to move and then use his bonus action?
He.
It doesn't have to be against the same target, does it?
I don't think it says that. It says attack.
So you could move and attack another target, then.
I can?
Yes, because since you attacked, you get to use your bonus action to do another attack, and you haven't moved yet.
Oh,
You still have full
okay.
movement. Yeah.
I thought the drinking of the potion was his bonus action.
Oh, never mind. You're right. He did use his bonus action. You got
I
me.
did use his bonus action, so all
You're
you
right.
can do is
Aha.
Yes.
NVM.
If you want to.
Thank you, Aldian.
Can move.
Where are you gonna move to?
I'll move next to. Move over here. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think now. Move over here, and then I'm gonna move.
Not ever heard of that game, Floofy. Send me a link.
Here to be near Amelia to help her out in case something happens.
Okay.
And with that, I end my turn.
Aldian, you're up next. What are you going to do on your turn against
No.
this villain?
Well, obviously, I'm going to smash the hobgoblin because
Okay.
Dragon Smash.
Right, go ahead.
All right.
Let's see if you do it this time.
Out of curiosity, Aldian, what's your fighting style again?
Where would I see that?
It should be on your character sheet. It should be
Oh,
under
fighting
your,
style, great weapon fighting.
You have great weapon fighting? Okay.
Yeah.
So, roll to hit.
What does great weapon fighting give you again?
Great weapon fighting. Here, there.
If he rolls a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, that's what it does again.
Dagnabbit.
So, as you swing your warhammer forward, where are you smacking him?
Hey, Mr. DM, that's a 2. That's a reroll. It's a
What?
2 plus 5 because he has 21. That means he rolled a 2 and he gets to reroll it because of great weapon fighting.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
roll a 1 or 2 on oh, damage die, my bad. Wait, that is damage die. I'm dumb. Yeah, he gets to reroll that when you roll when you roll a 1 or 2 on
excellent.
damage die. When with the melee attack, you're with 2 hands, you can reroll the die and must use a new roll, even if the roll is now a 1 or a 2.
Come on, yeah!
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo! Okay, so
Yeah, because he took
with that-
the big strength potion, so he has +5. That's why it's a 7.
plus 5.
Yes.
So as you swing your warhammer forward, where would you say you're hitting him again?
I'm gonna hit him on the left side of his head, so he's gonna go to the right. If he moves at all.
Left. So you're hitting from this side, right?
Yes.
As you do so, that hit, you see blood come flying out of his mouth as he staggers off to the right here. And I'm gonna roll a d4 here, since you landed a huge shellacking hit. Let's see. Actually, no, d20.
That one.
He
Ice pants, mate. I think it's time you
is.
drink some water.
So he is dazed from the hit. His next attack will be with disadvantage.
Okay. Can I then hit him with my hand axe as a bonus action? Like if I were to throw my hand axe at his face.
That's an action.
That's an action? I thought it was a bonus action to throw.
Throwing's a. I'm like 99.9% positive throwing is a full action.
Okay.
I mean,
All
if you were giving an object to someone, I think actually it's like if you're doing a non-combat throw, you might be
Gotcha,
right
okay.
about that. But if it's like combat throw, it's basically
yeah. Okay,
you're
yeah,
aiming
you're right.
and you're being intentful. But if you're literally just throwing something away, I think
Okay.
that's what you're thinking of. It's like also pushing versus like actually grappling with someone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Then I guess that's the end of my turn then.
Next is Amelia. What are you going to do on your turn?
All right.
I gotta do
I
my
don't like the
push-ups, sit-ups, and squats,
the
and then
goblin in front of
hydrate.
me and the goblin in back of me. But I turn around, maybe I'll walk up one, and then I think I only have 3 spells in one day, right?
You just backed
spell
up.
slots.
Sorry.
You
Right, no,
just
do that,
backed
but-
up 5 feet.
Remember, that's an opportunity attack.
He gets an opportunity attack on you.
Oh.
You gotta take
So
one of his
stand-
scimitars.
Oh no.
If you still choose to move.
I mean, I can just
That-
turn around. Or well, I guess this guy's
Whenever
the
you
one
move
who's
at
gonna-
all.
Yeah.
It's
So
what happens.
either way, I'm kind of cornered, right? So I think I have up to 3 spells. Are we taking? I forgot. Well, I probably can't.
You used one already.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh.
If I use inflict.
I would like to
wounds-
real
Oh.
quick, reminder everyone, you can only use one like spell slot per turn. You can't use a spell slot for both an action, reaction, or like a action, bonus action. One of them has to be a cantrip. I totally forgot about that rule. I hope I didn't break it.
Amelia, what are you going to do on your turn?
Oh man.
Gabo in front of you.
Well, I guess I really want to use inflict wounds, but now I don't know if I can use it after what Saren said.
You can use it this turn. Your turn. It gets refreshed at the beginning of your turn.
Oh,
But-
okay, okay. Thank
This
But
is
you.
a new
I was
turn.
scared.
All right.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
new
okay.
turn.
It's a new turn.
a new turn.
Between. Okay. Well, I would like to cast inflict wounds on this dude over here. I don't like how he's looking
Okay.
at me.
Go ahead. That in the what's the say? Oh, so it's just based on armor class. I forgot.
Yeah, it's a melee
an
attack.
18. It's an 8.
Is he cutting
You
off
cut
you
out.
guys?
Last thing we heard was with an 18. If you said something.
See, so a melee attack? If that's
Yeah, it's a
melee.
melee spell attack. That's why it's to hit
With
and
a-
not like a check,
If
not like a save.
an 18, roll to hit. Roll your damage underneath
Damage.
So I click it and then it's
Yeah.
level 1, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless you have a level 2 spell slot, which I don't think you do.
I don't think I do. No, I don't.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's the best. It's the best level 1 spell in the game.
You
Goodbye.
overkilled this one goblin in front of you. He is deleted. What else are you going to do on your turn?
I think I'm not able to do anything else.
You can move
unless-
still.
Intimidate him. Intimidate the other one.
Look at him in the eyes and say, "You're next."
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh no.
Roll an intimidation to see if
He's
you're
about to
scared
get
now.
buffed. You're about to roll one. He's gonna get buffed.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
just
Where is this
literally
thing?
just off that
Intimidation.
goblin. Be rolling with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? I didn't
Yeah,
do
so
that.
it already rolled with advantage.
Oh, I did. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 13. Let me check this goblin stat sheet. I think
Oh no, he's gonna have 14. I'm
is
cooked.
afraid of you. He is literally
Oh?
terrified of you. Don't melt me, please.
It's over for you. But obviously my
say-
turn's over, so I can't really kill him.
Red Jaw say,
Unfortunately.
"Grow a spine, coward! Fight to the death." Next is Sergeant Buldank. If that's gonna be the end of your turn, is it?
Yeah, that's the end of my.
Sergeant Buldank is gonna try to take a swing at you, Aldian, and he's staggering to his left and his right. It's gonna be with disadvantage. His long sword as he tries to. He doesn't even have both hands on the blade. He just does a one-handed grip attack. 14 hit.
I'm sorry. Was that towards Keldas? I was looking away
Sergeant-
for a second. I didn't hear who you were
It's
targeting.
Sergeant Buldank is attacking Aldian. Aldian
Okay,
is a
got it.
14 hit.
I don't
do.
think so. He's
No,
on
it
his
doesn't. I
way
think it's-
back.
he
He's
has
on
an
his way back,
AC
but I don't think it does.
I think he has an
What's
AC
the
of 16 or 17.
So that is the end of his turn. Redjaw is going to take the next part of his turn, and he, seeing the strikes that were delivered earlier, he's just going to take this opportunity. He's going to disengage over here from Guz and the rest of the company. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to move right next to Gabo over here. And with a boss-like action, he's going to try to...
He's gonna what?
Yes.
He's going to try to attack him with multi-attack.
Is this a homebrewed, not legendary action? I'm sorry, what? Was that a yes? Whenever you say yes, by the way, it like cuts off the beginning of the yes and we hear the only the yes.
I don't know what's going on with my mic, but I am going to strike 2 attacks against Gabo. 22
Oh my gosh, you're
and
so
a
mean.
24.
Gvidas will be minusing that 13 with interception by 1d10 plus proficiency bonus. I'd have to roll a straight 1d10.
Okay.
So that first one is completely. I think it only does 1 damage because that's a 10 plus. I think he has
Okay.
a 2 proficiency.
So he's
it's
going...
down to 1.
All right.
And that freaking crit, brother.
A 9 plus 8, that's 17 damage, and as he lands the second attack on Gabo, Gabo is looking horrid. He is bleeding like this from this huge gash that's now on his body.
What the heck?
and Galbo's actually crying, and you hear Redjaw laughing at him. Idiot! You thought you could stand against me? Your own family couldn't, and I gutted them like a fish.
Crimson, I'm legit upset with you right now.
Is the end
shouldn't
of
be.
Redjaw's turn. It is your turn now.
It's your turn now.
I'll be there in just a second.
So while we have a second, I want to explain what I was thinking that other turn. The first turn I did with Caldez. If people felt that things were going bad with how we were positioned and all split up in the middle there, I was going to have Caldez cast Fog Cloud, which completely, basically removes all sight from a 30-foot sphere, which means nobody takes opportunity attacks moving around. And you could just get out of there for free, basically.
Celestium's got to leave. Anybody be willing to pilot?
I can pilot Amelia since I have before. But if you want somebody else to pilot her because I'm already piloting Caldez, I would understand.
Would anybody want to pilot Amelia?
I have no clue how to play a cleric.
Okay.
It's like a fighter, except you have spells.
That doesn't help me because I don't use spells.
You just read them. She basically
pass.
has think of like her sacred flame is
Might be two.
her ranged attack. Her I don't know what melee attack she has is obviously her normal melee. And then her spells are essentially just like support abilities for helping other people, except for obviously inflict wounds.
I'll
So-
just let Saren do it because
I can do it.
Your turn.
Hand over
You
the
and
sheet.
Wildfire.
I'm back now. So, okay. Give me just a second to look at this spell real quick. All right. I am. How high is this dais? Can I still see Zagzap over the dais or no?
Not exactly. He's peeking over it at you, menacingly.
Okay.
he's just peeking menacingly.
Do y'all?
Peeking menacingly.
I don't know. Who do you guys want me to try to hit? The main dude or Zagzap?
I mean,
It's your choice. There's
this guy
somebody
right
who
here is close
hasn't
to
been-
death.
Somebody who
he's
hasn't been
close to
hit
death?
yet.
Okay.
Two
I
people
will.
that haven't been hit yet.
I guess I'll cast Ice Knife at the guy that's almost dead.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I'll put that in there, and then
What to?
there it is.
Read the description right there. Read the description. You take a shard of ice and fling at one creature in range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind it's a level 1 spell.
Yes.
I guess then I'll just do Oh wait, hold on. That's not even the one I was thinking of. 1 second.
Were you thinking
I have
of
two cold spells, so I was like,
You thinking of icy hands or cold grasp or whatever?
yeah, but that's what I'm trying to find. It was on my thing. Oh, there it's a cantrip.
It's a
That's why it
cantrip,
wasn't
yeah.
there.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me check that one because I think that was the one I was thinking of.
That's the one that
Chill
doesn't
touch?
have an E. AoE.
Yeah,
There's chill
yeah.
touch.
That one then. Chill touch.
All right. Roll for it. Okay, let me see here.
Go back to here.
Touch. Create a ghostly skeletal hand in this. In the space of a creature within range, make a ranged spell attack against a creature. Seal at the grave on a hit. The target makes. You can't regain Points on the starting deck. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, also has advantage. So with the 9, that will. Who are you aiming at?
The guy that was almost
guy.
dead.
It's gonna be a miss.
Okay.
The
Then
9 will
bonus
miss.
action, I'm gonna tell. Oh no, my wildfire spirit just closed itself. Hold on. Frick. There we go. So I'm gonna tell it to do flame seed at the same guy. So
All right. So a 9 will also miss.
okay,
That's another.
that's it for me then.
And Wildfire Spirit, he used his main action, ordered him to attack. Are you going to reposition yourself for Wildfire Spirit? Your choice.
Yeah. Yeah, actually I'll walk around this way because I'm trying to dodge them. So
Okay.
I'll walk around, uh, like behind Aldian
Okay.
and go there. And
So
I'll
moving
just
behind
throw this one
Aldian and now
somewhere
you're over
there.
here.
Yep. And then that's it. Oh, you cut out real bad.
Yeah.
He raises his hand over himself and casts Mage Armor on himself.
Who did?
Zagzap.
Zagzap is casting Mage Armor on himself, and that'll be the end of his turn.
He already cast a spell slot this turn. He can't cast Mage Armor.
What?
No,
Wait,
he
is
used
it
the
Zagzap's
wand.
turn?
Yeah, it's Zagzap's turn
He used
right
his-
now.
He used
Yeah,
his
he used
reaction.
shield before.
It's a reaction.
Yeah. Wait, did his turn already come up again?
No. He hasn't had a turn. He just
When I
reacted to
attacked him?
somebody's attack.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
when you
already
attacked him.
reacted to my attack. The Keldez's. He already used his reaction to block the magic missile.
Oh, frick. Okay, hang on. What he's going to do instead, as he's ducking behind here, he's looking at everybody from each direction. He's going to try to. Let's see. Try to. Make
Oh,
an
I
attack
see what
here.
I see what you're saying. All right. NVM, I thought he was reacting to something somebody else was doing as a reaction. You meant like it's actually his turn.
Yes, it's actually his turn.
Okay, that's what I was asking before, and I was like, wait, what?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I understand. I understand.
So
Might
yes,
be.
he's casting Mage Armor on himself.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep track of a lot here.
So
Might be.
he has now raised his AC. That'll be the end of Zagzap's turn. As he
Won't be enough to stop my hammer.
It won't be enough to stop another magic
Private
missile.
Flug is going to try to take you down, Gavitas.
All right.
He's going to take a aim at you with his scimitars.
Here they come again.
I can do it.
Damn's using weighted dice, brother.
Ooh, a 24 will hit. That'll be 8 plus
Yeah.
4 slashing damage.
Hey guys, you want to hear something fun?
What?
Gavitas is down.
Do you want me to put
Ooh!
That's exactly enough to put him to 0. Yep, that's the way she goes, brother.
He is down. Down goes Gavitas. That'll be the end of Private Flug's turn as he then moves forward to try and take out Gabo on the next attempt. Possibly, we'll see. He may change his mind. Master Sergeant Grisk is going to continue to try to swing at this orc in front of him. Try and take him down. Healthy looking bugbear. Then a swing from his Morning Star. That'll be a miss.
I'm okay.
That'll be the end of Master Sergeant Grisk's turn. He's angry with himself. Repositioning right here. Next is Private Sharptooth. Sharptooth right here, right next to Amelia and Agnar, is going to move, looking between you two. He's going to move just slightly right here, still within Amelia's reach, and he's going to try to take a swing at you, Agnar, with the scimitars. He's afraid of Amelia.
Oh, it's perfect.
9 and a
said
12
it's
both
perfect.
miss.
Yep.
That'll be the end of
If you
Private
want to,
Sharptooth's
come
turn as
take
he
a sip.
attempts to land a
want you to come
hit.
take a sip.
Now, Guz is going to try to make another swing on this bugbear here. He's going to use his attack Reckless against this in front of him. Great axe. With a 20, that does indeed hit. He's going to do 6 slashing damage against this bugbear here. Finally, this bugbear is actually taking a hit. Ugh. He yells in frustration. That will be the end of Guz's turn. Next, Gabo. So frustrated with what happened, he's going to use his bonus action to take down the potion of healing that he had earlier. And he's going to heal for 6 plus 4 health, so that is 10 health restored. So with 10 health restored, he's looking a little, or rather a lot healthier. Seeing Redjaw right in front of him, he's going to try to take a swing at him. And
Okay,
I believe with Fury of the Small, he does have some bonuses to his hits.
Can't
If he
believe
doesn't
Gabo
get-
didn't get me up. I'll never forget this Gabo.
Well, he's in the heat of the moment.
I know.
When you damage a creature with attack or spell and the creature's size is larger than yours, you can cause the attack or spell to deal extra damage to the creature. The extra damage equals your proficiency bonus. You just trade it a number of times you would okay. So, very small. He's going to try to attack Redjaw. Can he land a hit? We'll see. As he tries to hit with his hand axes. He is swinging out of the park today. 21 plus 2. Gonna roll 6 damage, and he's going to slash it across Redjaw's chest. Redjaw is bleeding from the damage that he has sustained. And you can see he's hurting. He's like, yeah. You think this is funny, Gabo? He's like, yeah. Ouchie.
Kinda.
And with that is going to be the end of Gabo's turn. Caldez.
So, Caldez is also not going to choose to pick up. Wait, actually, let me look. Let me look in the sheet. I forgot. Bonus action. Pull Caldez's sheet. Caldez, let me look at his inventory. Does he have a potion?
You should.
Does he have a potion?
Potentially.
He has a potion of heroism. No healing. You hate to see it. So Caldez is Caldez can see
Where?
Mr. Man over here, his previous target.
He knows he's there.
Yeah, we can teleport.
Can he
his
see
ass
him though?
out.
His head over the steps to see where everybody's at. So he could see his head.
Okay, that's gonna be another magic missile. All 3 on him. Boop, boop, boop.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to work it in because
And-
I haven't used my flame breath one single
Where
time.
are you? There you are.
I kind of want
First
to give
one's
Zag
5,
the kiss of
second
death.
one's 4, third one's 2.
So you said you're throwing all of them at him?
Yes.
Zap is dead.
That's what I'm talking about.
And as he dies, you see light at the end of the tunnel begin to flicker and then waver. You see Redjaw's head turn over to Zagzap as he explodes in a bloody mist.
Oh.
And then turns to his
Zagzap's dead.
right. See the barrier.
That's okay. There's still Redjaw.
I'd like to imagine that Caldez, like he basically gets the spell ready, and then Zagzap takes a peek, and that's just enough, and he just shoots it, and they go like curving all around
That's
the
fine.
cover he's like trying to kind of peek behind, and it just turns him into a pink mist from behind the cover.
So I'm
Not
going
even
to
a yelp.
roll. I'm going to roll Gale into the turn order. I'm going to have him go after Caldez because of his newfound freedom.
Yep, for this turn, and then after this turn, he's
Sorry,
going
what?
to go to whatever he rolled.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so
I'm guessing
Gale
it's
is going to
15.
take a few steps forward. He's
19.
like, ah, feels good to breathe a breath of fresh air. You know what? It's time for you to pay, Redjaw. This is for all the torture that you and your lot inflicted upon me. As he does so, let me just look through his spell slot. He has a lot.
I can imagine.
He is going to...
Our word kill?
No. With...
You got that?
No. Without any sort of impunity at all, he's going to cast Disintegrate on him.
That's what I'm talking about. Could you post what
Red
Disintegrate does?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Gale.
6th level spell.
Full spell.
Yeah, because Zagzap died.
I'm going to submit it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Redjaw has to make a DC 16 spell saving throw. Actually, no. Dexterity saving throw. My bad. On a failed save, the target takes the force damage. Creature can be restored to life. The spell automatically disintegrates a larger spawn. Okay. So, Redjaw. If he succeeds, he's gone. If he doesn't succeed, he's gone.
Ah! Gale!
19! With the 19, wait a minute. I forget. Wait. It doesn't say that he still takes damage, or doesn't
No,
take
it's no damage. No damage.
Tries to disintegrate him and fails to do so.
Kitty, what did you try to post?
Gale is surprised.
I just clicked show spell description on the disintegrate, and
Yeah,
it errored
it
out.
just doesn't work. None of the spells work for some reason.
Redjaw's even shocked too by what happened.
I
He
figured
goes,
that out.
What did you think you were going to do, Master Wizard? I'm going to target you next. Let's say you, fool. Let me see here.
I don't think Redjaw wants to do that. I don't think that's a very bold move.
See here. Okay, so that is going to be his entry turn into the turn order. Caldez,
Caldez is Caldez is done after that.
Okay. Caldez is not going to do anything. Agnar, what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm just gonna strike the goblin that tried to just attack me.
Go ahead. Roll the hit.
Okay.
Roll again because it's a crit.
Oh, so for people things, it doesn't automatically roll the second hit?
For some reason,
That's
it's not
interesting.
rolling the double damage, so it's going to be 5 plus 7. Are you striking this goblin?
I'm gonna just strike him in the schnoz.
You stabbed him to death.
Big target.
Yeah. That's two
Stabbed him
people
to
that
death?
the hero is stabbed in the face today.
Yes. And he is deaded. You still have your movement and your bonus action. You gonna
Okay.
do?
I'm going to go ahead. So hold on, look at my movement real quick. I think it's 40.
Also,
Yeah,
have
40.
you been have you been keeping an eye on your key points?
Yeah,
curiosity?
I'm completely full right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not used them yet. Agnar is going to move over to the hobgoblin that's almost dead, and he's going to do his bonus action just to strike him down. Try and strike him down.
Wait, where did you move? You moved?
Yeah, from right there.
Did you move across Redjaw's path? No, you moved off to the side. Okay.
No, because I was like right here.
Yeah, he has enough movement to go around like towards Icy
Yeah.
and go through.
You can make an attack right here on this hobgoblin. Go forth.
Okay. I don't know why I closed out of it just now.
Punch him.
Unarmed
Yeah.
strike.
The dice are just loaded tonight. What's going on?
Again, in the schnoz.
There's like seven. There's like 7 or 8 crits.
That's gonna be my signature.
He deleted 2 people in 1 turn, good sir. He is dead.
Yeah.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, I had to turn him down.
My parents took my nose when I was a little kid, and I took that personally.
What else are you
You
gonna
kept
do
that.
on your turn? Mr. Nose is gone.
With that, I end my turn.
Aldian.
Could you let me know how this guy right here is doing?
He looks very healthy.
Oh,
Has he
okay.
been hit?
Yeah.
Only been hit once by Guz. That's it.
He got hit by Guz. I know Guz has basically been tanking all of the bad luck for this entire encounter.
And Redjaw like is still looking pretty okay.
He's bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding from Gabbo's attack earlier.
Okay. All right. So just to step away from like the game table for just a second, because I want to ask, because I'm trying to work something in. So you ever watch Godzilla and see the Kiss of Death?
I think so.
It's where Godzilla, yeah, it's where he forces open their mouth, yeah, and then breathes fire down their throat and kills them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work that in somewhere, and I just want to make sure I'm not going to do it uselessly on somebody that's not.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. What are you gonna do? Like, go ahead and proceed, and let's see. what you're gonna
All right.
do about this.
All right. Well, then I guess the best person to use it on would be Redjaw, because that'd be the best way to do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move to right here. And then would I need to like grapple him first? Would that be something that I would need to do?
You need to make a strength check if you're gonna do
Okay.
so.
Oh, buddy.
Have it be flavor text.
Yes. You're gonna
Like
have
just
to
hit him with
compete
the
against
fire.
Compete against him with the strength check, or you could just straight up blast him if I think I know what you're doing.
Okay. All right.
Just blast him.
So strength check.
So you roll the 19. He's gonna make a competing strength check. If he wins,
Mm-hmm.
an action done in vain.
Okay.
You roll the nat
Yes!
one. Nat one. You're able to do so.
Nice. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna
It's because
hold.
he's too focused on Gale.
So I'm gonna
He's like,
hold his
"Not
mouth
prepared for it
open,
all, dude."
and
Let him explain it.
so I'm gonna hold his mouth open, and I'm gonna do fire breath directly into his mouth.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
Okay. All right.
Roll, buddy.
So shoot, I don't have it in my attacks. But I've got it. It's right there. Did that post in chat? No, it didn't. Okay, hang on.
No.
I'll post it in chat. There we go.
You could use your action to exhale destructive energy. Your red draconic energy means exhalation in a 15-foot cone, dealing fire damage. So, directly from you, you're firing it in a 15-foot cone directly from you. But you're firing it directly down Redjaw's throat.
Yeah.
When you use your breath weapon, each creature in the area of the exhalation must make a dexterity, which he can't. You've got him in your grasp.
Uh-huh.
The DC for this is save. A creature takes 2d6 damage on a failed save. The damage increases 3d6 at 6th level. Okay, so roll a 2d6 to see how much damage you do to Redjaw now that you have him in his grasp. 9 damage as you're breathing down his
Nice.
throat. You're breathing literal fire down his throat, and as you do so, he's scorched from the inside out. Somehow, some way, he is still alive.
Dang.
Cool attack, though,
Unyielding
honestly.
strength. Redjaw he can't even talk right now.
Right on.
Is he Blackjaw now?
My gosh. Man could barely even breathe right now. Aldian, is that all you're going to be doing on your turn?
Let me see. Let me look
I
at.
feel like that could be like an intimidation thing too. Just like, dang, that was so cool.
I don't think that there's anything that I could do as a bonus action. Because I'm looking at my item list and stuff,
You
and I
don't.
don't really
You don't
have
have another
anything.
action surge, do you?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Tragic.
I'll use second wind.
Get wind to heal.
Yeah,
Right. I'm trying to remember. Is that 1d10 points or is it
right there.
wind? All right. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. So roll a 1d10 and you'll add your fighter level
Plus
to that.
2.
So it's 2. Plus 2.
All right. 1d10. Hooray, 5. I'm back to full health.
All right.
Nice.
With
Full
that
health
being
sounds
in mind,
nice.
Is
Yeah.
that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Emilia, what is she gonna do?
Emilia
You
is.
sacred flame, burn his outside too.
Oh, she could just kill him outright. But the question is she? Would she use healing word to get Gvitas up, so he's not dying, or would she just outright kill Redjaw?
I mean, it's your choice. I mean,
I know.
once it gets to your turn, you're gonna have to make a death saving throw.
I know. She's a cleric. She would probably prioritize making sure people don't die.
I love you.
She is going to. Where
That
is
was
her
really
character
cool.
sheet?
I said that was really cool.
I'm playing Fire Emblem over here.
I love you too.
It's her last spell slot. She can't. Wait. Spare. Wait. What is this? Is that on touch? Oh, it's on touch. What? Where's she? What? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And cantrip spare the dying. Gvitas is now stable. I don't think he. I don't. I can't remember how stable works for player characters.
Yes.
Is he up to 1 HP? Is that the bit with being made stable? Or
See
is he
here.
like 1 HP unconscious?
So 1 HP, you're stabilized, which means you have consciousness back. You'll just have 1 point of exhaustion.
Is it 1 point of wow.
Yes.
Oh wait, does she just have a hold up? Does she just have a potion? She might have a potion. Ah, she does have a potion of healing. Is it still a bonus action to give somebody else a potion of healing, or is that a full action? To
Technically,
administer.
you're trying to force to force somebody else to swallow it, so use it as a main action.
Yep, and that's what she will do.
All right, so roll 2d4 plus 4.
If I click potion of healing, does it roll that automatically?
No. You'll just roll a 2d4 from the dice roller. And
From the
add
dice
4 to
roller?
it.
Okay. It's so confusing which things you can just click and which things you can't. You said 2d4 plus 4? So 2d4, so that's 4 plus 4, 8. And then move that to 0. 0 potions of healing. I don't know how to remove that from the inventory. And then let me go over to Gvitas and give him 8 hit points.
Not as hot as Redjaw is right now.
And will that be the end of Amelia's turn? Does she have something else in mind?
Let me check everything. Action, action, action. She's already has Shield of Faith, so she can't use anything else with. That will indeed be all.
Redjaw. What Redjaw is going to do is he is going to use his he's going to use his main action to disengage and fall back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He has 30 movement. He's going to use his bonus action to take down a potion of healing that he has at his side.
Coward.
Yeah, who would use a potion of healing? Yeah.
6 plus 4.
What?
He restores
Yes.
10 health.
Well,
With-
It's
darn.
not gonna be enough.
With
Gonna be
that,
enough.
he's gonna go, "You fools! I'll make you kneel before me, no matter what it takes."
He doesn't
Wait,
know
so
about
he
my
can
throwing
talk
axe
again all
game.
of a sudden?
Oh my
He
god.
drank a potion of healing. 8. What are you going to do on your turn now?
Yeah, technically he healed back up from the damage I did to him.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I think he's
Okay,
still below
so
half then, because he
Which
was
one
bleeding
is
before
the
you hit him.
bugbear?
That's the one in front of Guz right here. This guy. Brown fuzzy
Okay.
guy.
All right. Oh no! I didn't realize that. I hit him before. Are they this like? Do they count as animals though, or no?
No,
No.
just goblinoids. They're goblinoids.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not a
I was
bear.
gonna
It's a
say,
It's not a
bugbear.
literal
No.
bugbear. I know, it's a
No,
weird
no.
word.
Now, some people may
Gotcha,
refer to them
okay.
as animals, but they're racist.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't refer to them as anything at all. I'm much more progressive.
All right.
What are you gonna
Oof. And who's that one?
That's Redjaw.
That's
Redjaw,
Red
yep.
Jaw? Okay. Let me look at this spell real quick. So that's a cone.
Ooh, you could do an ice knife on him. Because he's not near anybody important.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could like work it to where I could get and do the cone and hit him and the bugbear again. But I think I will just I'll go ahead and do the ice knife on him.
Redjaw? Okay.
Yeah.
See it.
And I click it from the core page.
As you throw the ice knife out, it whizzes right past him and goes over here on the other side of the room. A 12 will miss.
It does still do the like he's got a hold on, where is it? It explodes and he has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, hit or miss. Okay, so it's a
Yep.
16 on dex. DC is 12. Dexterity saving throw. And Redjaw do it.
Probably, unfortunately. I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, for real. Ha! What a loser!
It's a
Yay!
9. Let's see. How much damage is he going to take?
2d6.
2d6. So do I just
D6.
roll 2d6s?
So if you click the, yeah,
Click on
click
the
that
ice
and
knife.
then roll.
Got that. 10!
Nice.
You just negated all the healing that he just did. Literally.
Nice.
Just call us ice and
And
fire.
He is extremely
We're
pissed
icy
at
hot.
you.
A song of ice and fire.
Yeah.
He is extremely pissed at
Is that
you
your
now.
band name?
Heck yeah.
So-
And then I suppose what I will do is I'll tell oh, I gotta bring up the feed again. I'll tell it to do flame seed again on
Okay.
him.
10 will
Darn.
miss.
Okay. Well, it's a good try, baby.
Are-
I
are- is
still
that-
love you. Mama
Is
still
that all you're gonna
loves
do
you.
on your turn, or are you gonna
I
move?
think that's all I can do. Yeah, well, I'll
So-
move over next to my husband again.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
And
so
just
it's
have
all
this
of that
little
right
guy with
there.
me.
Of course, Zagzap is completely splattered on the floor over here. Private Flug is seeing Gabo and Gavitas over here. Between them, he's gonna look between the two of you, and he's gonna try to decide who's he gonna hit. Gavitas, you're 1 to 2. Gabo is 3 to 4.
Dang it.
He's gonna aim for Gabo with both scimitars blazing. Like till death, he yells as he swings both scimitars at Gabo.
Oh my gosh.
A critical hit. Hang on a second, let me check his AC for the other hit. His AC was, I want to say 14.
I would be
man,
very
no,
surprised if
13.
he had
It is
if he had
13.
17 AC.
So he's going to take both hits.
Oh no.
That's 10 damage. Gabo is downed.
No.
You see Gabo fall to the ground. He is like hurting. Actually, no, he's not just hurting. He's down. He's down on the ground.
That goblin's blood spills today.
Gabo has fallen unconscious, and Private Fluke says, "Yes!" As Gavitas, it is now your turn. As you are down on the ground, but now fully recovered, or not fully recovered, but recovered enough.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Gridis will. Let me look. So we got the bugbear, and then Guz, and then Gabo's turn. So we're looking at an impending
Oops.
death
Sorry,
saving
didn't
throw.
mean to do that.
And then Gale. It says Gale down there at 13 because he got added. Did
Yes.
Gale?
Wait, Gale hasn't. Oh, he hasn't even gone in the turn order. My bad.
Yeah. Well, hold up.
He used his spell earlier.
Yeah, so he used his spell earlier. Has it been a full turn yet?
No, it has not.
Okay, so that's still fine. He didn't get skipped then. All right. I just saw that at the bottom and that was weird. I'm like, oh.
So, Private Flug. Gridis, it's your turn.
Yes. Gabo is pretty important. So, Gvidis will get him back on his feet using 5 points of lay on hands. You'll just give him a touch. And
Gabo is. He's breathing.
Yep. He's no longer dying. Let's go, Gabo.
Is that all you're gonna do on your turn?
He's gonna stand up. You did say he was on the ground,
Yes.
which, yeah, because he was unconscious. So he will
Uses all
stand up
his-
using.
Yes. All his movement.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep.
Is it
doing
all
that.
or half?
No,
I
it
can't
is half.
remember.
It's half of his
Yeah.
movement.
But it doesn't matter anyway. He's not gonna be moving because he's not gonna tank that opportunity attack. It didn't matter either way.
Okay.
Lay on hands takes an action. Dang. I want to do something cool, but I had to help Gabo. That will be all.
Bonus action, a movement, nothing.
Nope. The only thing I can do as a bonus action is casting Shield of Faith again. Actually, wait. Is Shield of Faith concentration?
Yes, you broke your concentration when you went down.
Yes, when I went down. Correct. I don't know if it's something I would want to use again. I will use nothing.
Okay.
That will be the end of Gavitas' turn. He got
Risk.
up and
Master Sergeant Grisk. He sees he doesn't even focus on the rest of the situation. He and Guz have just been smacking each other over here. Just been trading blows. Master Sergeant Grisk, he's just gonna keep trying to wail on this orc in front of him. Tanky orc. 15 will miss! And he is extremely livid. He's like jumping up and down, stomping on the ground like a little kid. Buzz is going to make another reckless attack on this stubborn bugbear in front of him. That's an attack with advantage. 25! Holy moly! Woo, baby!
Wow.
A triple!
Oh, yeah!
My gosh. In one fell swoop! He kills Master Sergeant Grisk. Then you see Guz turn to Red Jaw. You're next, wife kidnapper. He walks over here. He's gonna try and intimidate Red Jaw. He's gonna roll that straight up Riz check. Doesn't have any Riz at all.
Feels bad, man.
Roll the 6. That'll be the end of his turn. Gabo is going to try to take a swing on the goblin in front of him.
Is
to try
Guz
and
an orc?
push him off. Yes, he is.
Does he have the ability to use strength for intimidation rather than charisma?
It is not mentioned anywhere here on this sheet.
Okay. I know there's some orcs. I think that's a racial feat for some of them. It might just be half orc actually,
He is
as like
an
the player thing.
NPC character.
Ah, yep. So
Very
different rules.
aggressive. Now, as a bonus action, the orc can move up to this, move up to its speed towards a hostile creature that can see. So he could just run up to him, basically.
Yeah, you can just run up
and
on
be
a dude.
menacing. It'd just be menacing. So Gabo
Yeah.
here, as he gets back up, he's like, "Ugh, you serve Absolute. You serve Redjaw. You must die." That he's gonna try and roll a regular hit. A swing and a hit on this goblin. Only does 2 damage. This goblin is near death's door, but he is still
Gabbo's attacking
standing.
the goblin that hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh, just blows a raspberry, and that's the end of his turn.
It's our child.
Others, what is he going to do?
Caldez. Where is your character sheet?
You mean the kettle or the?
So quick question. He cast Mage Hand before going to sleep because he's a elf, right? That's how he did that?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, okay, I was just making sure because he had it marked as having all 3 of his spell slots when we started, and I just wanted to make sure that was accurate and not like he forgot to accidentally put it down to 2. Alright, cool. That's gonna be a magic missile on Redjaw, all 3.
All 3 magic missiles. So,
All 3.
what I would like to ask is this. As Redjaw, he sees these missiles coming towards him. How does Caldez want to finish this?
I can't speak for Caldez, so
Yes.
I would just imagine with the cold demeanor he has when he killed every other goblin in the hallway, he casts his spell, and at the 3 shots come out in kind of like one comes out kind of towards the left curving in, one comes out towards the right curving in, and one goes like upwards curving in, like
So
3
there's certain-
curveballs. They just completely like they convene on him.
As it does so, boom, 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 Guz is looking at this display, and it explodes Redjaw in a fury and flurry of shots. As he goes flying off in this direction, his helmet comes flying off of his head and clanks over here on the ground. Redjaw is now dead. There's only 1 remaining goblin in the room. What's Caldez gonna do?
Caldez. He's not going to do anything. He doesn't really
The
have.
end of his turn?
I believe that will be the end of his turn.
Ragnar,
one
what are you
sec.
gonna do?
Okay. I am going 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go right up. I'm gonna go right up behind him. Or right up behind him. All I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna go behind him. I want to just put an arm around him, and just be like, "Hey, buddy, you see everything that's gone on around here. Do you still want to continue fighting?" I don't know what role I would have to do for that. I don't know.
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
Tester, yes. Do you have the Riz?
Oh no, I don't know if I have the
You
Riz
got
or
that
not for
monk
that.
Riz?
The monk Riz?
That Riz that only comes from the monastery?
The sheltered my entire life type Riz.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Straight from the monastery.
Yes.
Now onto the streets.
Straight up otaku with fists. Yeah. that ain't gonna do nothing. This goblin's just like he is like to the death.
Okay,
No quarter.
Okay, so does that count as my main action?
Yeah, no problem.
No, you just try to intimidate him.
No. Okay. All right. So he says that no to the deaf, and I say to the deaf indeed. Oh my gosh.
Ragnar, you don't even have to hit the roll.
What are these rolls?
Wow.
How are you going to finish this goblin off and end this encounter? I'm gonna just say
got your nose, and just go whisper his nose again.
By getting his nose with his sword.
You got
with
more than his nose.
punches, you literally rip his nose off of his face and kill him.
That's not a fun way to go.
That have felled all of the enemies in this room. You have defeated the boss of this dungeon, and as you do so, there is a lull that fills the air, but that lull doesn't remain for long. I'll need everybody to roll a perception check.
All right.
Character sheet.
Heck yeah. Nat 20.
Victory.
Woo!
As victory seems in the air, Fate, you happen to notice a glow.
Dang it.
Where Zagzap was hiding. Emanate from behind the throne. And I'm going to draw this out right here. It's going to be very poorly drawn. From this portal.
Check it out.
No. Nobody's moving.
No?
Nobody's moving.
Nobody.
This is all happening in a quick succession of events.
Oh,
Hang on.
okay.
Hit that play here. That play button. Hang on. See here. I'm going
Yo, that's
to...
the best circle I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's like that SpongeBob circle.
Yeah.
Squoval.
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 Yes. You happen to see from behind the throne here 2 figures emerge. One figure, a smaller one, climbs up over the throne over here.
Oh.
And he comes walking out from the portal. And you see him instantly as he walks out. If I could flag, there we go. But he moves in front of the throne right here and holds his hands out, and as he does, happen to see a massive force field appear in front of you. Blocking the entire half of the room.
So is
Behind the throne, also see another figure emerge. This figure will also walk in a similar direction as this other person. And this smaller figure seems to be as short as Gabo. As they hold their hands out, they say, "Have no fear, we mean no harm to you." As this hulking figure in armor comes walking about towards the spot where Redjaw's crown now lays.
So is everybody can see this? Like everybody rolled high enough to see it?
Everybody could see. It wasn't too high of a roll because these people are painfully obvious.
Gotcha.
This very well lit room. Now there is this shimmering force between you all and these guys, and as Guz is standing right here, as the force field is erected, he tries to touch it, and as he does so, he's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
This is how Guz dies. He makes it
better
through a whole fight with
don't.
the bug
He has
bear,
to
then
make
comes
a
the
He
bug
has
bear.
a wife. I don't want him to die.
Has to make a DC 17 or fail.
Wow.
12 will fail, and he will be thrown back 10 feet through the air to the ground in front of you, taking 1d6 bludgeoning damage, or force damage, if I remember correctly, from the fall. Take 3 damage. Halved to the fact that, of course, he's still in a rage. There'll be 1 damage that he takes. And Guz is on the ground here. Oh, what in the bloody hells is this? And he gets back up to his feet. And this figure says, "Please, do not try to interfere. We mean you no harm," the smaller figure says. As this other figure reaches down to Redjaw's crown and grabs the metal object on the front of it. Behind you, you hear Gale yell, "What are you not doing? Let's see if we can try to take it down. We need to try to stop them. They're going to take the Shard of Karsus with them." Gale comes running over here. He's going to try to cast Dispel Magic, and as he does so, see him hold his hands out, and his hands see a flicker of the spell, but the glow dissipates, similar to the field at the door earlier. What is this? Anti-magic field? And you hear this figure, the larger of the two figures, say, "Correct," they say, as they pry this molded metal object with barely any effort at all, this crown, ripping it off of there, holding it in their hand. This is just the beginning, says a deep but effeminate voice. You, Gale, messenger of the harlot Mistra, speak lies. Speak lies in a world of liars. You aid the harlot in her efforts in order to subdue justice. No. Shard is just one of many. One of many to bring about true justice to this realm. True justice, those who serve Mistra, and true justice to the false goddess herself. Ill, Waterdeep. Do not deceive these people before you, she says as she points to the lot of you.
Could you turn off your noise suppression for this? It keeps cutting off the beginning and ends of your words.
Hang on.
Yep.
Sit. Hold on.
Usually it's not so bad, but it's been legit. I can piece together what you're saying, but it's when you say Gale, we just hear the L.
Yes.
And then it cut off of Waterdeep, of for Waterdeep.
No noise suppression whatsoever.
Now
no
talk.
noise. Yes, can you hear me? Am I coming in loud and clear?
Better now, yeah. You were kind of muffly
right.
for a second. I think it'll be better.
She says as she holds this shard in her hands, very successfully, by the way. She says, "Realms will see peace, the likes of which they have never seen before. All of you have been wronged at one point in time, I'm sure, by those who seek to misuse the weave. Am I not correct in saying this?" She points to the rest of the party. Anybody gonna respond?
Well, I mean, I was gonna say something. So I was gonna step forward and speaking loudly to them, just say, "It's pretty cowardly for you to show up after we kill the big boss. Why not face us for that shard?"
And she said, "I am not here to prove honor against honor. Our master instructed us to await as he had divined your victory."
And who exactly is your master?
And to that, she's about to utter a word, but you hear the smaller figure utter, "No. The time is not yet, sister. You must wait patiently."
Kvitas is also going to step forward.
Okay.
And ask, "Do you mean to destroy the weave?"
And do you see, which one are you asking?
I'm asking the one that was speaking before calling the Mithra a false goddess. I believe that was the larger woman. Was that the woman or the
larger? Yes, the larger of the two. She would say, "Seek to destroy the weave. The weave is a precious thing to be used in the hands of good and honest people. All that we seek to do is to expel those who would wish to use it for dishonorable means."
You say
Those who
you're
would
good and
seek to use
honest,
it.
but you won't tell me who sent you?
I am simply following orders. I am a messenger. I am loyal, steadfastly. Anybody else going to speak up at this point in time?
What do you need with the shard?
That I'm going to put in some music here.
There we go.
What do we intend to do with the shard? Crown of Cautious was used many years ago by an evil figure by the name of Cautious, of which this thing has its namesake. Attempted to use it to usurp Mistra, achieve ultimate power, but that is not our goal. Our goal is to use this crown, bring justice where injustice is, to shine light on every shadow, using the weave as a mighty tool as it is meant to be. Mistra can herself, but fails to do so. The false goddess, the harlot queen, will fall as all the shards are reunited. She has proven time and time again she is not worth carrying the crown. She is not worth carrying the mantle of her position. She has failed time and time again as she points to Caldez. Spell plague that has afflicted your people, as my master has told me. The magic, as she points to fate, was used to wipe out your circle, as my master has told me. Magic that was used to commit horrible crimes against all living mortals. We seek to end that injustice. We seek to bring about a better realm. We seek purify what has been made impure. We are not just a simple collective. We're not just a group of individuals with like-mindedness. No, we believe in a higher calling. We are Novus Arcanum. Here we begin our journey, collecting the shards wherever they may fall, so that one day, we shall ascend one of our own who has proven to be worthy. Yes, they will become worthy. They will become powerful. They will rule with ultimate power, with justness, goodness, and faithfulness in their heart, instead of coldness towards those who are of mortal kin. And you hear this other one say, "Preach, sister." Will be used for all intensive and good purposes. You can trust in that. All that we ask is this: you to continue on your journeys, but do not interfere with our quest. Please, we beg of you. Our cause is just, or if you wish to aid in our cause, you can. Join us against the false goddess. Join us against, and Gale intervenes. Silence! I don't know who you are or who you think you are. But Mistra is pure in all of her intentions. Is she? Then turns to Gale. These people know that she intended to use you as an explosive device to destroy the Netherbrain, this gate. Could have wiped out an entire city with one man. Could have destroyed you and all the adventurers that fought alongside you. You to kill yourself to do so, Gale. She pure, or intense? Is she a cold and mindless harlot? Consider that. Consider our words, heroes. Peace be with you.
Why would we consider anything you have to say? You stroll in here after we defeated these goblins. Like, you didn't help at all. You just show up after, won't tell us who sent you, and now you're saying we should trust you?
You look between one another. You happen to see the tall and armored one shake their head and look over to the smaller and say, "You speak with them they cannot understand common sense. She walks away behind the throne and disappears. Smaller of the two looks to the rest of you and says, if you truly wish to know, understand, go to Candlekeep. Seek out a tome, a specific tome. This tome title is Purpose of the Weave. Search for it in Candlekeep, and then you may know why we do what we do. We understand how you feel about this all. Yes, we had no hand in the defeating of Redjaw, but our master gave us specific orders not to interfere
And if we had
until it
failed,
is done. Told us that we were to interfere, if at all possible.
Your master seems to know a lot about us.
and yet you'll
Correct.
reveal nothing of him.
Just because we wish to remain hidden this time being, until the right time. Our master understands the arts of divination. With that, this figure will say, raise his hand towards you. Peace be with you all on your journeys ahead. Take our advice, please. Not side with this fool, as he says as he points to Gale, for he would lead you astray. Mistra has led so many people astray. The weave has been abused, and yet she has done nothing. Nothing at all. She has died and been brought back, and for what purpose? Only for the weave to be misused again. Please understand us, for we understand your burdens, for each of us have been afflicted by the weave. Misusage of the weave. Please understand. He says so. He too will walk behind this throne, still focusing on the field in front of him, and then he's gone. Field begins and then dissipate.
I also don't want to break up the moment real quick, but Kitty and I are gonna have to leave like fairly quickly.
Yes, and with that, we're going to leave on a cliffhanger.
So can we move now?
Yes, so for next time, be picking up the loot from this dungeon and turning it in your quest.
Okay. My
Cool.
my little Firefox thing, he's
In the chair.
yeah, he's curled up in the chair. Also, can I like are we gonna do like so that this is there's no time for like long rest or anything?
No.
Okay.
Next, between now and next session, I will say this. All can move up to level 3 after next long rest.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my cantrip version of Cure Wounds on myself because I'm still like half dead.
You can.
There. So 9. Okay, that brought me up. Yeah, that brought me. I'm full health. Do I get any temporary or nah? Just the
Just the full
max.
health.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And after slaying Redjaw, there is a barrier here at the back of the room that was holding itself up. After Redjaw had fallen, this barrier in the back of the room is no longer functioning.
Cool.
There's a massive set of doors behind it.
Excellent. And I see a treasure chest.
As massive as the ones that we opened to get here in the first place? Or not quite as big?
Yes, it's about as massive.
Okay.
And we still have the coin thing that you had,
Yeah.
Alden?
You still have
Okay,
the
cool.
coin.
Just refreshing. Thanks.
Alrighty. Well, thanks, everybody.
That
Is
didn't
that-
come through. You're
No.
muted.
Sorry, I was saying, well, thanks everybody.
Yes, that is that. You have defeated Redjall. The very first dungeon you have cleared. Yes. And also, again, after your next long rest, which I'll take it right now, because of where you're at in particular, that and several things that still need to be done. But next session, the 22nd. See you there.
Sounds
So, should we take the time in between sessions to level up and basically not have it actually cash in? Like, pick what we want to do, and then like actually cash it in when we do the long rest.
Correct.
Okay. So
Got
we're
it.
probably gonna have a long rest in the middle of next session. So we don't want to do it
Yes.
then. Okay. All right.
After
Makes
you
sense.
leave this dungeon.
So don't level up our characters yet.
No, don't level up your characters
But
yet.
pick
You have
out what
earned-
spells you want and
Got it.
Yeah.
stuff.
Kind of like
oh boy,
like-
I wonder
like
what I'm
stage
gonna
roll.
pick.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna take swing hammer harder.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to level up, but I'll figure
All right,
that
y'all have a good night.
out. So, yeah. Good night, everybody.
You too. Thank you for doing damage.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right, everybody. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Let's see who is currently going. Also, Soul, hi. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Let's see here. Ooh. We're gonna raid into Nightwolf because it's been a while since we raided into Nightwolf. So let me get that set up. Also, thank you, Blue, for setting up the subscriber raid message. /raid KNIGHT All right, there we go. Alrighty, everybody. I will be back again on Monday. I think we're doing World of Warcraft raid that night. So that's when I'll be back again. And then back after that on Wednesday for more Monster Hunter Wilds Wednesday. And then again on Friday, we're going to probably play some more Legend of Dragoon on Friday. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming by, hanging out with me, watching the Dungeons and Dragons playthrough. We finally downed the big boss, Redjaw. And I will see you all on Monday. Thanks, everybody. Bye.